And welcome back aboard the Night Bus, magical transport for the stranded witch or wizard. I'm Corey.
And this is Jamie.
It's Michael.
And I'm Jackie.
And it's our 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay.
Well then, some of us are excited.
Yeah. Now, when we started this, who thought that we'd be at this a year?
I figured it would last about a month, and then we would just say, it ain't as good talking into a mic instead of just talking to each other.
I gave it a little bit longer than a month.
Well, I mean, that's just...
because when we first started this, we was talking about getting this and this. I said, well, I don't really want to spend a whole lot of money starting off, because what if we don't like it? I don't cast for anything else. You do the online gaming stuff and everything, so you getting a high dollar mic will serve you. Yeah. Me and Jamie, it'd just be sitting at the house. But
y'all funded this whole mission here, not me. So thank you guys.
Oh, you will.
Needless to say, now it's a year later, and we are looking for permanent premises and trying to eventually turn this into a video podcast.
Maybe one day we'll actually get a format, and
one day
we never know from week to week what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what's coming out.
Yeah.
January 20th, we'll start doing a weekly Reacher. Season 3 comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is as good as the second season was, you couldn't tear me away from it.
Oh, yeah. And we will be, before then, probably breaking down the season finale of Landman.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any more since 6 yet, but again, like I've already said, I'm waiting until all the episodes are out.
That's all I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
See,
I'm just kind of lazy and ain't went back to it yet. I've only watched the first episode.
I'm watching pretty much as soon as it come out. Well, last Saturday I was up till 1-something in the morning. I clicked over there and it was on. I was like, I said, if I watch it now, I won't have nothing to watch tomorrow when I wake up. I said, I'm just going to hold off and wait. It was good. Not as good as some of the other episodes, but not all of them could be bangers. I mean, you got to have a little bit of flow going on with it, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, plus, normally most shows do the last episode or the second to last episode before the season finale. They kind of drop it down. That way they can ramp up for the season finale.
Yeah.
But unless you're Game of Thrones.
Yeah, now I will say that the very end of it was real good. It was real good.
Yeah. Before we dive into all our Harry Potter stuff, just touching on some stuff from last week. We've had a week to kind of think about and digest some of the Italian sweets we tried last week. And
I was sitting there thinking, 7 days ago, man, I can't remember what he's talking about.
Oh, God. Just
throw me a hint or something.
The Italian sweets and how good they were. And
yes.
It puts in perspective, some of our sweets are not that good. They taste good to us, but comparatively...
The flavor of those that we had last week, man, they're just so strong.
Yeah.
And like you pointed out just a few minutes before we started, the list of ingredients is so small compared to just a package of chips you had.
Yeah.
That has a ridiculously huge list of stuff that you can't pronounce in it.
Yeah.
Compared to the gummies that Jackie has. By the way, Liv, I'm going to request some ginger lemon. I'll talk to you about it later on.
Yeah. Basically, we need some more Haribos. We need some strawberry flavored Haribos. Some lemon flavored Haribos.
I think they are addicted now, and you're our hookup. You're our overseas hookup. Yeah, because tell them what you found.
Yes, I found them on eBay. To order them from Italy is $17, and then I think it was $26 or $27 to have them shipped.
This is a single package, right?
Yeah. Heck, if it was 4 packages, it's still $20.
Oh yeah, but my God.
Mm-hmm. But to put into context what Jamie was saying, I had there was a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos laying on the table. So I looked at the back of them, and then I looked at online at the English translated ingredients for the Haribo's lemon drops or whatever they are, and it was 5 ingredients versus about 35 ingredients.
Yeah, just ridiculous.
Yeah, like I said, they got a real good flavor.
Oh, they do. Well, I haven't tried the Haribo lemons because I don't eat lemon.
Telling you,
man. But that's why I want the
Haribo
strawberries. I like strawberry flavored. I don't like lemon. But the other ones we tried last week, the other gummies that were
so
strawberry
good,
flavored
man.
and orange flavored.
Well, I don't
Really
know.
good.
I didn't find any orange.
I did. I was the only one here that
I
did,
think there may have
apparently.
been like a single orange in that whole bag.
Well, I can tell you it was very good. The one single orange in that bag was very
Man,
good.
when you just before you ever unwrap the strawberry, just the smell of it
Mm-hmm.
was so strong.
Smacks you right in the face.
Yeah, it does. And then the flavor is like bang, man. It's
Yeah.
very good.
Oh, yeah.
What brought this up for me was since then I have gotten me a bag of my Welch's strawberry flavored fruit snacks that I eat that I used to think were great. And I tried them, and I was like, "There's no flavor compared to what I had."
Just a lump of jelly.
Yep.
Disappointment.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it was. I was like,
Oh, the
"Damn
taste
it!"
of disappointment. I know that flavor.
Oh, yes.
Well,
I
we'll
was
be.
married at one time. No.
Oh,
Dun,
good
dun,
God!
dun.
We should not have that problem tonight because we have some chocolate frogs.
Yeah, to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, we got chocolate frogs, we got butterbeer, we have some Harry Potter cards. We are set for the long haul.
Yeah, we've got each of us have a white chocolate frog and a milk chocolate frog. I didn't order any dark chocolate frogs because I don't like dark chocolate. I don't
I don't
think.
either.
Yeah, I didn't think Jackie did. I think Jamie does, but
Yeah, I'm probably the odd man out. I
think
usually
so.
am.
Dark chocolate's not bad. Just them Dominoes, just no.
No, man.
oh yeah, that was a little different.
I went and took those home and finished them off.
Oh my,
My
God.
God.
How that was the well. I mean, there was a few things I didn't like last week, but that was the one standout. Like that was not good.
I didn't hate them. You know.
Like I said, I didn't hate them, but they wasn't nowhere near my favorite. I could eat them if I had to.
There's still that something familiar about them. I still can't put my finger on, man. Something.
I don't know. It's definitely nothing familiar to me.
Well, nor me. It just tasted
Well,
awful.
that was
Get-go.
the old timey taste.
Yeah.
Something. There was a candy back in the day that reminded me
Yeah.
of.
Me too. There's something I can't put my finger on what it was.
Garbage.
Exactly.
You know?
No.
Yep. Michael's got it right. That was garbage. That's what
Those-
it tastes like if you grabbed a handful of garbage and ate it.
No, I don't think that's what it was.
Yeah,
Like I said,
it
they
was just a
wasn't
mix of random
great.
flavors.
But it wasn't horrible.
I'm with you. No, like I said, I took them home and finished them off.
Yeah, Jamie finished them bad boys off.
Yeah.
I took the ginger lemon gummies with me. I have not finished them off yet. I keep them stacked so when I come up here, I can munch on them. Because if I take them home and break them out, they're gone. Too fast.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we can kick off the show by, I guess we'll do it one at a time, opening up our chocolate frogs to see what card we get.
Yeah, hopefully, unlike the last time, we don't all get the same card.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out pretty quick. I guess we'll
Where are we going first, man?
we'll start with Jamie.
we going milk or we going white?
It's up to you. You go first.
It's up to you.
I've already had the milk chocolates. Now I'm going to go milk chocolate. Let's see
The
that. I'm
milk
going to see the
chocolate?
white
Yeah.
chocolate for a surprise. Let me see what card I got here. Big old frog, man.
It's not a
Yeah.
frog, it's a toad.
I mean, yeah, sort of. What do you got?
I have got to turn the light on. I have got Daisy Doddridge.
Is that the same one we got last
Let
time?
me see.
No, it's
Listen.
not the same person. I can't reach that arm. It's no good. There you go.
No, it ain't the same one we got the last time.
Okay. Oh, yep. That's who. Read.
You're our.
Okay, I'll read the back. Of
There
the
you
card.
go.
Daisy Doddridge. Daisy Doddridge built the Leaky Cauldron, a pub which serves as a gateway between the Muggle world and Diagon Alley. Wizards and witches of her day loved her generosity and the welcoming atmosphere of her pub. So there you go. She invented. She
Daisy
founded the
Doddridge.
Leaky Cauldron.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm gonna let you lay that one right there.
Well then, I guess just going around the table, I'll go next. I'm gonna go with a white chocolate frog. Okay. It's already starting off good. I've got Garrick Ollivander.
Oh.
And we don't really need me to read the back of it, but I will, because
Might be a little history we don't know.
proprietor of Oliver's Makers of Fine Wands since 382 BC, Ollivander believed that the best wands had cores of powerful magical substances, expertly enclosed in specialized, selected, and complementary wand woods. There we go. Garrick Ollivander.
All right. Now we're starting off to where we don't have two of the same ones.
I
It's
know.
already raised a question for me.
Well,
It's been two different chocolates, too.
yeah, I did go white chocolate.
Okay,
point.
well, I'm going to go dark chocolate. Well, just regular chocolate and see what we get.
Yeah, milk chocolate.
Now we shall
Milk
know.
chocolate. Oh, it's different.
Huh?
Daggone.
It'll come out the bottom of the box.
Yeah, his is a little stuck.
Yeah. It ain't a little bit stuck. It's a whole lot stuck. My eyes won't let me look at that.
Okay. Beaumont Major Banks. I'm definitely mispronouncing his last name. He's wearing green though. A pioneer of herbology and collector of many rare and magical flowers. Beaumont is said to have discovered gillyweed.
Ah, see?
So you've got the founder of gillyweed.
I don't mind a little bit of herbology. All right.
Well, I will go white chocolate.
Here we go. Good God.
Repeat.
Repeat.
Ollivander.
Oh,
Yeah, but if
Ollivander.
you're gonna repeat, that's a good one to get.
Yeah, it's a good one. Cause,
That does make me a little nervous though that my white chocolate and his white chocolate got the same one.
Good point. Good
Yeah.
point.
Another thing that makes me nervous is I can't break the foot off of this frog to try to eat it.
There you go.
Well, I guess we've come full circle, and I'm ready for the white chocolate. Let me get my frog out the box. Well, guess what? The white chocolates are going to be all Ollivander.
Oh,
I'm going to be
damn.
the one person out. Mine come from a different batch.
Yeah, you
I'm
hope.
telling you that right now because I got the feeling.
How in the world do you break pieces off of this frog to eat it?
I used my knife.
I'm going to have to get a knife out. Anyway,
Now, what do we got?
we're going straight to Jackie's white
Ollivander.
frog.
Ollivander.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
I mean, at least it wasn't.
I mean, of all the people, at least we got a good card for everybody to get.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but if you're going to get one, Ollivander's a good one to get.
Okay,
At
then.
least I know about him.
Go into my chocolate frog now.
A repeat?
Daisy Doddridge.
Well,
So me and Jamie got the same exact cards.
See about mine.
You still may be the odd man out, Jackie.
Nope.
Daisy?
Nope. He's got the same one I have.
Ah,
Well, daggone.
Well, at least it ain't 4 of the same cards out of each box.
Yeah. Or at least we didn't literally get 8 of the same cards.
Yeah.
That would have really sucked.
I'm going to do it anyway. These cards, I can tell that they're not woke. There's not very much diversity.
Yeah.
No.
No diversity in the white.
Da. Ooh,
Yeah.
took it to a new level. Didn't even mean to.
Now, I will say I like the color of the box for the white chocolate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you go on our Instagram, there's a picture of all of our chocolate frogs on there.
Yes.
So,
And
yeah.
our butterbeer that we ordered.
Yes, which I'm going to dig into now.
I got a toe.
That's all I got with a toe. I haven't been able to break nothing else off with a frog.
Well, that'll let me sample it anyway.
Anybody want a butterbeer?
Hand me one, sir. I appreciate it. I do remember these are twist off, aren't they?
No, these are the pop ones. The twist ones
Oh,
come
are
in
they?
an actual twist bottle.
The one time I didn't bring my stuff with me.
I got one.
All right.
As somebody who never drinks out of these type of bottles, I still have one somehow or another.
Well, I don't want to have to beat it off the corner of the desk over there. Shut up, Jamie.
Didn't say nothing, man.
It was the look.
I will forever be 12 years old in my head.
Oh,
So
don't feel bad. I will too.
I think that's everybody at the table.
yeah,
White chocolate's not bad.
I will partake. Thank you, sir.
I love the smell
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. Butterbeer tastes good. The white chocolate frog is pretty good. I'm still not a huge fan of chocolate, but it's pretty good.
Oh, you can definitely taste the butterscotch in that one.
Yeah. Well then,
These are about the same ones that they had at Books A Million.
no,
I bought some from Books A Million.
yeah, we
Did
taste
Yeah.
we taste tested them side by side. Last time we had butterbeer, we had both of them, and I didn't care for the ones from Books A Million.
No, I definitely think these are a little more, a little stronger, a little something.
Yeah, the other one's a little bit more sweeter than these.
I don't know whose this is.
Mine.
There you go.
but I will be keeping my bottle. Got all my bottles. Most.
So how many have you got so far?
We haven't really ordered that many of them.
I've got several. What I think about doing, man, is taking some. For Christmas, I want to take some. What do you call them? Icicle lights.
Yeah.
Put the icicle strand down through the bottle till it lights the whole bottle up. String them all together.
Ooh, that would work. Turn them into a decoration.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, the way the labels are and stuff with the gold gilding and stuff on them, oh, man, you just can't beat it. The boxes are phenomenal that goes with them. Yeah, you'll have to push down on the back side of the blade and the front side of the blade at the same time.
Yeah, there we go.
There.
I have cracked the frog.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Is that like chasing the dragon?
I hope not.
No, it's different.
I don't know. Addiction's addiction, man.
Well, yeah. My son sent me a video. Not you.
I was going to say,
trying to think, which one was it? What did I send?
Yeah, it was Dougie it sent me. It was the woman that played the herbology teacher. She said she really worried about
we don't.
Harry Potter fans and stuff, you know, that are adults. You know, that's over 25 years ago. It should be for the kids now. I thought to myself,
this is a sad woman.
Well, yeah. Well, she's on her deathbed now. She wasn't on when she done the video.
I said this and I know the video you're talking about. I've seen it several times, and my only thought is, here's a woman who had a crap childhood, who was always told, "Grow up."
Yeah. Well, I was always told that, but I never grew up.
It doesn't always take on everybody.
No.
I've never been told to grow up.
And I have.
And if they did tell me, I just didn't listen enough or hard enough.
Well, that's just basically what I did.
Do what?
Just forgot about it.
I mean, I grew up about some things, but when it comes to my likes and stuff, movies and everything, I ain't going to grow up on that.
Hey.
You going in for a second bite on the...
I'm taking his head off. The frog is being beheaded.
Are you afraid it's going to jump off the table?
Yep, just making sure they got one good jump in them.
Yeah.
You got to remember, they got one good jump in them.
Well, they say they got one good jump in them, but you seen where Harry put his kids on the bus, on the Hogwarts Express, that one chocolate frog was outside the window jumping around.
Yeah.
And I swear it's the same one from when he was on the bus.
Just been hanging around all that time.
Yep.
Oh, God. Well, there you go. That leads into our first topic, which is some wild fan theories. And you just heard Jackie's. Apparently his theory is that the same chocolate frog that leaped away from Harry was still jumping around the train when his kids were boarding it.
I still believe it.
It's an old piece of chocolate.
Mm-hmm. They said it only had one good jump in it, but that frog jumped more than once. When it went out the window.
But anyway, we're going to debunk some of these, because some of them, even though they say they're unanswerable, have answers. The first one is that some people believe that Harry is immortal.
No.
How do they arrive at that?
They arrive at that because of the
killed.
The prophecy that says, for
neither can live while the other survives.
Basically saying that neither of them could die except for by the hand of the other one. What they don't understand about that is basically when Voldemort came back and he took Harry's blood and used that to come back, that made Harry immortal until Voldemort died. As long as Harry's blood, which had loose protection, flowed through Voldemort,
I don't know if it necessarily made him immortal.
It made it so that's why when Voldemort hit him with the killing curse, he didn't die. But once Voldemort died, now that piece of, I guess you call it, life that Harry was clinging to is now dead. So now Harry's just a regular person.
You could argue that he did die, because wherever he went, he basically at the crossroads.
Yeah,
he's at the crossroads. But if you remember in the books, Dumbledore explains what that prophecy meant. that neither one would let the other one go.
Okay.
They didn't have to kill each other, but neither one would let the other one live.
I mean,
Yeah.
So one can't live while the. How'd that go again?
For neither can live while the other survives.
Yeah. Because they're going to be in a constant battle, and you couldn't just quit and just live your life.
yeah, I would have to go with a no on the he's immortal.
Oh, he's definitely not.
'Cause, I mean,
What I was getting at
a
though
random
is,
accident could have killed him.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Hagrid could have been one of those random accidents.
Yeah.
Hagrid always
many
tried to kill him.
times.
There's a fan theory that they thought that Hagrid was a Death Eater.
How did they arrive at that?
Because of all the times he almost got Harry killed.
No, he's just a drunk, basically.
Well, they was looking at it as him playing the fool as a Death Eater and making it look like it was an accident.
Oh, that sounds like the Jar Jar theory, man. I don't apply. I don't go with that one either.
Oh God, yeah, I've heard that one too.
When Jar Jar was actually the Sith, no. Hagrid was just bumbling, and Hagrid. I mean, he was just Hagrid.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't know how to describe him. He's that guy, you know.
yeah, he was not all that. He's not all there.
But he did what? How many years did he make it at Hogwarts?
Are you talking about when he was a kid before he got
Yeah,
expelled?
before he got expelled. Was he's on his third year?
I think it was.
Year?
I know it was 3, I believe.
Okay, so I mean, you know,
think.
he made it through.
I couldn't tell because I don't remember what they said. And when you watch the movie, he was a giant of a man to begin.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he was already huge. But I think he was in his third year, which raises another question. Now you go to Hogwarts, you pass your OWLs, and then you do your NEWTs, and you get graded, and you go on to. What if you don't pass your classes?
I guess you get held back.
I mean, what happens there? Do you get kicked out?
Did they take your wand from you?
But here's the thing.
Yep. In the third year, he was framed by Tom Riddle.
They talk about taking the wand away from you. Just like they broke Hagrid's wand. I mean, Ollivander has a shop on Diagon Alley.
Probably told he wasn't allowed selling one because he was.
I assume anyone can walk in and buy a wand.
Oh yeah.
You know? And if you can't get one at Ollivander's, there's other shops. And if you can't get one legally, you go down Nocturne Alley.
Well,
And I'm sure they have wands there.
Dumbledore was the one that fixed his wand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his umbrella.
Yep. The pink umbrella. Been tempted to buy that wand.
So it never touches on why is it he can't do magic. Do you have to have a license to do magic? Never says.
I guess where he was convicted, they tried to convict him of the murder. They took just like he wasn't allowed to be registered to have one, if that makes any sense.
So it's kind of like a felon can't buy a gun.
Yeah. But
You can still get one.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you can still use one.
yeah,
You just can't legally buy one, maybe.
Yeah, you have to hide it like an umbrella.
Yeah. And only use it when Harry's around.
Yeah, and why have it be a pink umbrella? I have no clue.
I mean, if there was like some way that you were made to where you couldn't do magic, well, they could just do that to all the Death Eaters, and then boom, there's no Death Eaters.
I think the reason it was a pink umbrella is because of who the character was based on. Because, you know, J.K. mentions, you know, who's based on the biker she saw.
Yeah,
And I think
Hell's
if I-
Angel. Hell's Angel.
Yeah, and I
biker.
think, if I remember right, he had a pink do-rag or something. He had something pink on him.
I thought he was talking about petunias and stuff like that. his
Yeah, he was
flowers.
talking about flowers.
That's what it was.
So yes, because that's why
That's what made me think
she
pink.
made him, Hagrid a gardener.
Yeah, that's what made me think
Yep.
pink. Well then, like I said, that theory was easily debunked. The next one is interesting. I had never thought about this. But some people theorize that the reason the Dursleys were so mean to Harry was because they was having to live around a Horcrux.
Now that seems logical.
Because, you know, Harry was technically a Horcrux.
But I
And
think Vern was just a jerk.
we
He
know.
was a dick.
Yeah, we know how the Dursleys were. Like, that's not the reason, but it's interesting to think that way.
Well,
Well,
they
yeah.
had something to do with it.
If it wasn't for the fact that we saw how the Dursleys treated everybody else as well, that may be a little more pliable of a theory. But seeing how they act around anybody
that was different than them.
Yeah, anybody that's different, not just Harry. It makes it so that one is not. And, that one isn't true.
Petunia was, jealous of her sister.
Yep.
She wanted to be in that world, but wasn't. So it makes sense that she would have partnered up with someone who would hate basically everybody, I guess.
Well, she might have been jealous, but do you think that his personality rubbed off on her? Because she wanted to go to Hogwarts. Mm-hmm. How she wrote Dumbledore, I have no clue. Yeah. Like they said, unless she mailed it through there, and they got people that work in Muggle mail that intercepted it.
That's what Snape said. Snape said they have people that work in the post office. When Snape,
I thought he theorized that. He said that they must have.
Yeah, but still, even young Snape was pretty smart. So, and that to me, that's what makes sense logically.
I don't think it would be actual wizards though. I think it would be like
squibs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, be more like squibs because like wizards know nothing.
Like the old lady that lived near Harry. Yeah.
And again, I was watching a video today, and they go, "Here you got people who can travel anywhere in the world almost instantly, and they use the slowest bird on earth to deliver mail."
I had never thought about that.
Yeah, he said it's animal cruelty.
Oh, you're talking about Brendan Mulligan.
Yeah. Which, he has a point. Just pop in, drop the letter off, and just pop in and talk to them.
I mean, at least they're not using pigeons.
Yeah. Well, see, I liked what they was doing inside the ministry. They got rid of the owls and started using paper planes.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Wait, you got to think they're not regular owls either, is there?
No, they're regular owls.
I'd have to go with Michael on this one. They're probably not like everyday owls.
I'd say everyday owls.
No,
unless
they're
every
smart.
owl is like way smarter than Muggle
owls
people
are supposed to be, real intelligent. That's why they show.
Maybe owls just like a magical creature
because they look like they're intelligent.
You got to think because they went into the shop with Ron and there was,
a bunch
the
of
cat.
owls.
And then they had the mice that could do tricks and everything else. They're just not regular animals. They're like magical beasts almost.
Yeah.
There might be some of them that are because you're not allowed to breed and crossbreed to make different breeds.
We will say pseudo magical beasts.
Well, we can go there.
They got to be some type of magic.
Yeah, well, we've never seen that Crookshanks was anything magical. He just had a good sense that, Ron's rat wasn't a rat. That was the only outstanding thing it did.
Well, it was smart enough to know, too, to go underneath the Whomping Willow to hit the spot to let them in.
That cat was hanging out with Sirius. It was a dog.
Either way, as Sirius put it, that that cat was smart enough to know that wasn't a rat and he wasn't a dog. So... Which I know, animals are pretty smart, but owls are not that smart.
I mean, before we ever find out that Scabbers isn't just a rat, isn't there something said about how old he is?
Yeah,
and the fact that he's not just a normal run of the mill rat.
Yeah, because they only usually live about 3 years. And Scabbers, 12?
It had to be.
Yeah. Yep. How long have you had that rat? 12 years.
Could you imagine trying to stay a rat for freaking 12 years?
Oh, good God. I mean, of all the animals to transform into, that's not one you want. And then to stay that way for that long?
Yeah. I guess that's why he looked like that when he turned back.
Mm-hmm. Now, it makes you wonder, the Animagi. Does what they transform into have something to do with their personality?
I believe so, yes.
Because they can. I mean, it's not like Sirius could turn into anything except that dog.
Is it their personality or their Patronus?
I don't know.
I think your Patronus is
kind of like your person.
Yeah, I think it works the same way.
I don't know.
I don't know for sure, but I would imagine most people who are animagus, I'd say their Patronus is probably the same thing that they transform into. I don't know for sure.
Well,
this is our theory, so yeah.
Lily wasn't.
She was not animagus.
No, but she was a doe.
Mm-hmm.
And
That was primarily because
James was a stag.
Yeah.
Your Patronus can change.
Yeah.
Because Tonks's did.
And I'm assuming Snape's did.
Yeah, because it was not.
He changed his to Lily's.
Yeah,
because he missed her so much.
Now, do you change it or does it just happen?
Yeah, I mean, you don't change it; it happens. When a traumatic, it's explained in the books. When like a traumatic event happens that changes you, it changes your Patronus.
I wish they would explain how they got them to talk, where they could send messages.
Oh yeah,
as a Patronus.
I was gonna say. I don't forgot what I was gonna say. So there you go. I was gonna say I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, you produce your Patronus by using your most happy memory.
Mm-hmm.
Really makes me wonder what was Dolores thinking about when she conjured up her Patronus?
Well, she loves cats. She's got pictures of cats everywhere.
I think she was just
would
giddy
she
about.
be happy?
She was happy about what she was getting ready to do.
The rank she was at. She got moved up to
Assistant. I don't know what she was in there at the end, but
Yeah.
when we meet her in book 5, she's assistant undersecretary to the minister.
Yeah, so she's happy.
And Patronuses are different. The power of your Patronus is from the power of your magic, I guess.
I thought hers should have been a skunk, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
A polecat.
And what is Aberforth hang up with goats?
Oh,
Just see, I don't know.
Because his Patronus, if you remember, was a goat.
Yep.
A very powerful goat because it turned around like 50 Dementors.
that question has been asked for years and years. With
All it says is inappropriate charms
yeah,
involving a goat.
my question is, he could have been doing what a lot of people would probably do if they knew how to transfigure stuff. He may have just been trying to transfigure it into a person, and then done some.
Goat.
Well, see, I've got the same question, but maybe he just had easy access to a goat. Maybe the Dumbledores owned a goat farm.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, they were country people, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they owned a goat farm, and Aberforth is, I mean, what we see of him is very lonely. So, I don't know. I'm trying to theorize something.
Well,
here.
he's very lonely in the Harry Potter universe of it,
Yeah.
but not so much in the
Fantastic Beasts.
Beast one because he had a kid.
I wonder who had that kid by though.
Or was it with a goat?
That's what I was getting at.
I mean, when goats have babies, they call them kids. Yeah, you can go down a twisted rabbit hole on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get too far into the Fantastic Beast story, actually.
I liked them.
They
So
were
did
decent
I.
enough.
I wish they would come out with the last ones.
Oh, I wish she would just say, okay, they're not making movies out of these, so I'm just gonna write the book finished to it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be great.
I don't
But
see it
that's-
happening.
It's not going to.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're literally coming out with a dramatized version of her books now.
I don't think you're going to
Yeah,
get
they
any
are.
more
She's
story
not.
than what we got, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I want any, really.
She's fell down the same rabbit hole that George R. Martin has.
You're making too much of that
Realize that
movie money.
you make more money, and it's easier on you to just produce TV shows and movies
Yep.
versus actually
Well,
writing a book.
She come out with two new books.
Yeah, but those are short children's stories.
No, I'm talking about the ones we just bought.
Oh, that was just like a
The background to the
yeah.
wizards and stuff.
Well, what I'm saying is basically a lot of that stuff was taken from her old Pottermore quotes and different things. So it's not like she sat down and wrote something brand new. So yeah, I don't see that happening.
I haven't listened to those yet. I need to.
Neither have I. I've got them. I ain't listened to them.
I listened to I only got the one. I don't know if the other one come out yet.
Oh, I don't have a clue. I haven't actually looked.
Because I get into a
I
rabbit
got the
hole.
one and haven't listened to it yet, so that's why I haven't looked for any more.
I get into a rabbit hole and I start listening to them books. Questions start popping up in my mind. I start making phone calls. I'm asking people
Yeah,
stuff.
me. He
Corey-
says making phone calls. He calls me.
Well, Jamie's usually in bed at that time.
Yeah.
And Corey goes, I don't know, it's just magic. I was like, no, we can't holler. I don't know, it's just magic. Because then we had nothing to talk about. Because we'd always be like, it's magic.
It's just magic. And if it involves Dumbledore, he's just that smart. Plain and simple. Shut up. We ain't going down that rabbit hole.
Done showed us that Dumbledore
The
had a
cooking
time
show
turner
doesn't know
in
a damn
his
thing.
office.
The cooking show doesn't know a damn thing.
Time turner.
No. Anyway, moving on. Some more. Maybe it'll be one of these fan theories I'm reading here because I didn't proofread these, so that may be one of them. But the next one is some fans theorize that when Ginny and Harry get together, it's because Ginny slips a love potion into Harry's drink.
No. She started playing hard to get, and then that's what turned Harry around.
But they theorized that, Harry wasn't interested in her at all until just all of a sudden. It's like, well, if you watch the movies, then it happened all of a sudden. But if you read the book, like, basically from around the beginning of book 6 all the way till it happens, Harry's starting to pick up on some stuff like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Starting to notice Ginny more. Know what she smells like. Realizing he likes that smell.
Notice that she's not as shy around him no more. She's talking to other people, and he's kind of not liking that.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Harry's not good at picking up quotes anyways.
No. Oh, my God,
gotta
no.
bang him over the head with something to get him to see it.
He's a typical guy, though. Don't hit around the bush. Just tell us what you want.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's
we don't
like,
understand most things.
Who invited him out on Valentine's Day? And he's just like,
Cho Chang.
yeah, and he's just like,
Ho Chang.
oh yeah, let's go to the, oh God,
The Cupid restaurant, I guess, something like that.
yeah, it's where she invited him out to, but he thought she was going to ask about the
DA
training.
meetings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's not quick on the uptake.
He just assumed she was asking about DA meetings. Then it literally took her walking away and him standing there going, what just happened? What just happened? Oh, that's what happened. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, now I get it. Yeah, he's not all there.
No.
That's my favorite quote. He's just not all there.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he liked her, and he just couldn't put two and two together. I mean, come on.
The next fan theory. Neville wasn't a bad wizard. He just had the wrong wand.
No, he's just not a very good wizard.
Yeah.
He was a good herbologist.
This one's easily debunked, but what they say is, he was a terrible wizard until he went to the ministry with Harry and them, and he had his father's wand the whole time, and it got broke.
So his dad
bought him a new one. So then when he comes back to school in book 6, he's still not a good wizard. So that's why this isn't true.
No.
He's a good herbologist. He's a great herbologist.
Oh, yeah.
But when it comes to casting spells, he's just...
He stated himself that until a certain age, his family was afraid he was going to be a squib.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that
until his
family's
uncle
just
dropped
all
him
messed.
out the window, and
And he bounced. Yep.
Yeah.
I think maybe magic in the wizarding world is kind of like your sports ability. Yeah, I can dribble a basketball and I can shoot it at a hoop, but I'm never going to play for the NBA.
Yeah.
And this next one we could technically just skip. It's crazy.
Oh, hit us with it anyway.
Oh, yeah, we got the hat.
Apparently,
It was
some
crazy.
fans theorize that Arthur Weasley was under the Imperius Curse for most of the story.
Nah, that's ridiculous. Why?
They say that's why he didn't. That's why he wasn't ambitious and didn't try for any promotions at work at the ministry. No, he just liked his job.
Yeah, he was happy with what he was doing.
He liked messing around with some muggle stuff. And again, if they're as integrated with dating muggles, getting married to muggles, you would think some of them pass off and they would know a lot more about muggles. But no.
And maybe Arthur just reached as high as he could reach.
At that time. Because he did move up.
Yeah, in book 6, he was the head of a division and
Had people working underneath him and doing
Yeah.
raids on the Malfoy's house. And
There you go. So where was he not ambitious at?
that's the theory. It's
Well,
completely
he
wrong.
wasn't
but
acting like his oldest, well, not the oldest son,
Percy?
Percy.
Yeah, Percy was kind of a jerk, though.
He was a dick.
Yeah.
He was a little too ambitious for his own good. Which, I kind of get where he was at. He was tired of being poor and not having nothing. So he wanted something. So it drove him to try to get it. But it drove him too hard.
Yeah, screw Percy.
Yep.
There are certain characters from the books that I just absolutely hate.
He redeemed himself later, though.
It's basically...
Kind of.
Not really. Not in my eyes. I mean, he's literally... He makes my top 5 list of most hated characters from Harry Potter.
Damn.
He does.
Make my top 5.
Who...
I didn't know we had that top 5 hated.
I didn't. I'm unaware.
I do. when you've read the books as much as I have, you start coming up with in your head like, these are the characters I like. Every time I listen, I'm like, yep, these are the characters I always like. And then these are the characters that when I listen, I go back and forth on. Hermione's a character that sometimes when I listen, I'm like, she's brilliant. She's a genius.
What just happened?
Your phone was, I guess, trying to show you something. But Hermione's a character that sometimes when I do my listen through, I'm like, she's a genius. She carries Harry and Ron. This is crazy. Other times I listen and I go, man, she's stuck up. So I go back and forth with her. But characters that every time I listen I just don't like, it's obviously Umbridge, the most hated character in just about anything.
You're supposed to hate her. She's made to be hated.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then, I don't know if he'd be second, but in my top 5 would be Percy Weasley. And then probably Cho Chang. I don't like her either.
And do tell, because I must know.
What?
What is this hate against Cho Chang?
Maybe it's just... I can't really describe it.
Think she let Harry on and then didn't, or
I mean, that's part to do with it. Also, I don't know. I didn't like her character.
I didn't realize she had much of a character, really.
That may have something to do with it too. It's just
She's like,
she has more in the book than she did in the film, but still wasn't a whole lot in the book.
She's just basically backup. What would you call side character? There's not much story involving Cho Chang.
yeah.
But anyway, we named off what, two of your most hated? 3 of okay. So who are the
3.
other 2?
I mean,
You gotta have Voldemort.
You gotta have
one.
Voldemort on there. Even though I like Voldemort, like it's a really cool character, you have to have him on your hated list
And
because it's
Fudge.
Voldemort. Maybe.
What do you mean, baby?
I mean, don't get me wrong.
He was
I don't
an
hate-
arrogant old bastard who didn't want to be wrong and didn't want to put his job at risk in saying that he was back, and that's what caused all the hassle. If he'd have come out as soon as it happened, they could have piled on him, been done.
Who do you hate more, him or Lucius Malfoy?
Fudge. Lucius was just Lucius. I mean, he wasn't trying to be something he wasn't. He wasn't scared of this or that. He was just being himself. Fudge was literally a coward who just didn't want to. He didn't want to give up what he had, and he was afraid somebody was trying to take it from him.
I can see where he's more dislikable than Lucius.
Yeah, with Lucius, you know what you get.
He's just right up front with it. He doesn't try to hide anything about himself.
You know, Fudge was all nice to you and everything until his job was threatened, and then he was a dick. Lucius was a dick from the get-go, and he was a dick at the end of it, and that's what I liked about him. He didn't change for nobody. He just stayed himself.
Yeah.
Made you think about something, didn't it?
I see your point.
You sold me on it, so yeah.
I see your point.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Gilderoy's got to get honorable mention
Gilderoy's
for being dislikable.
an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
But he is an idiot who was... he didn't care to hurt people in the process of what he did to get what he wanted.
We realized that later
he
on.
wiped out people's memory. He was ready to, So not a good person at all.
No.
Definitely got what he deserved.
Exactly. He obliterated other people's memories. He's got obliterated too.
Yeah, that was the perfect. Like J.K. nailed that. Like of all the people for that to happen to, he was the perfect character.
I wonder if Dumbledore could have extracted the memories out of him and put them in the pensive, and him be able to go in there and get some of his memories back. Because it wasn't like they was gone. It's just that he obliterated that part of him.
But knowing what he done, would Dumbledore care to help him? If Dumbledore had like a vengeful streak in him.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, he
if
brought
you
him
made
in.
your bed, he'd let you lie in it.
Well, my thing is, he brought him in knowing how bad he was. he had to know Gilderoy wasn't who he said he was.
No, of course.
Yeah,
But he brought him in anyways. That's the messed up thing.
That's because he was struggling so much to find Defense Against the Dark Arts
Why
teachers.
didn't he just take it over?
Because it's cursed.
Yeah.
So he threw Gilderoy in on it.
Yeah, he knew it was cursed.
Gilderoy was a bad person. He said, you deal with this curse.
And that's why he never let Snape have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he knew the second he let Snape have it, then something would happen a year later because it was cursed.
In the books, it was, he said, I'll show you how much I trust you. I will let you be...
No.
That's what's in the book.
Well, that's not how it was worded in the book, though.
Well...
The part you're talking about, he's like,
you trust him more than you trust me, and he said, no.
I'll show you how much I trust you. Come to my office tonight, and I'll explain everything. That's what he tells him.
So...
He doesn't... It's not till after he gets his hand injured that he concocts the plan that... Yeah.
Now, Remus, he liked Remus. If he knew it was as cursed as he said it was, and it was going to, he wouldn't have stuck Remus in it.
He did know it was cursed, though. I mean, that's...
Well, he kind of took it as being cursed because he wasn't able to keep anybody after that.
Well...
Didn't Voldemort say that he was going to curse it? Because if he couldn't have it, no one could?
Yeah, well, he said what you just said. You know, if I can't have it, no one can.
Well, you would think he would just break the curse.
Some curses can't be broke, I guess.
I guess that's one of those, they've got to, Voldemort's got to be pretty powerful. Yeah. Like, they can't just have Dumbledore undoing everything he does, because then it's like, well, why doesn't Dumbledore just kill him then if he's...
Well, Dumbledore could have.
That much more powerful.
Now, he brought Remus in as Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, knowing that the position is cursed.
Mm-hmm.
But Remus is cursed too, so he might have thought that,
Or maybe Dumbledore, being Dumbledore, needed Lupin. Really didn't care what happened to Lupin in the process. He needed something from him. Now, what could he need? Because look what he was doing to Harry.
Also, it could be the fact that Dumbledore knew that having a werewolf as a teacher was not going to go over well, and he wouldn't last longer than a year anyway.
Well, they were doing everything to hide it. The only person that let it out was Snape.
Yeah, but
the bastard.
Any smart person is going to know. No matter how much you try to hide a secret, eventually it comes out. So
Remus is at the school as a Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Sirius is on the prowl.
Yeah.
And Scabbers, help me out here. Pettigrew, thank you. Pettigrew's there, they know, but Dumbledore had Remus there to lure him out. Or at least knew when one of those come around, they would get in contact with Lupin. He was just using Lupin.
I
didn't care what really happened to him in the long run.
Possibly. I mean, we do have a long track record of Dumbledore using people and not caring what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's my theory on that one.
Even said that.
Yeah.
He was just using Lupin as a means to an end.
Now, this next theory is a theory that people use on basically any good movie or book. I explained it to, I think, Jamie, maybe Jackie, with Top Gun Maverick, that is. The theory in Top Gun Maverick is that when Tom Cruise, at the very beginning, when he crashes that doing, how fast was he going? 10 something.
Oh, I can't remember.
What's the air unit speed? Anyway, he was going super, super fast and he crashed.
No.
And
Mach 10.
That's it, Mach 10.
Yeah.
And the theory is that when he crashed, everything that happened after that was all just in his head because he died from the crash.
Yeah, well, I don't subscribe to those theories on shows.
Well, some people say that Hogwarts was all just a dream Harry had when he was locked in the cupboard at his aunt and uncle's.
Nah, it's just dumb.
Yeah, a lot of people said that they would have loved to have seen at the end of book 7 that Harry just wakes up in the cupboard and you find out everything that happened was supposed to have been a dream.
See, I agree with Jamie on the fact that would suck.
Oh yes, it would.
It would make people so angry because it would make me so angry. But with Top Gun Maverick, I found it interesting.
Nah, I think it sucked if that was true too, which it's not.
It's not, no.
I mean, if it was, in my head, it's not. So.
They tried that with, what was that, Sucker Punch?
Probably. I kind of gave up on trying to watch that movie.
I liked it.
I didn't understand it.
It's very, very, very stupid. Which doesn't make it bad.
They're in a mental asylum, but everything that's happening is all in...
What no... They was forced to do things. And so they escaped into their own little world while they was forced to do it. That way, they didn't feel like they was there.
Okay, well, I mean, I get where you're going there. It's just, I don't like the premise when they do that.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're being pimped out.
Yeah,
basically, yeah.
That's what they was doing, yeah. And when that was going on, they would escape into their own little world.
Nah, I didn't like it.
It's weird.
I mean, the visuals on the movie were amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I grant you that. Just
it wasn't... It was before its time. It was way before its time.
yeah, okay.
There was nothing done like it before, and even close to it, and that kind of threw people off from it. Wasn't something they could see in their head.
Yeah. This next theory we actually kind of already answered, and it was that Dumbledore hired Gilderoy Lockhart for a laugh, and basically hired him to expose him, because he knew him working at Hogwarts would eventually expose who he really is.
Well, I'd have to go back and either listen to the story or watch the movie parts again to see what was it Dumbledore needed out of Gilderoy. Any ideas? I don't remember.
Teacher. That was it.
Yeah, just a teacher. He needed a teacher.
So he didn't really serve any other purpose there, did he?
No.
No.
He didn't really draw
Except
anybody out or have a connection to anything.
No.
No, not at all. Unless, like I said...
Lost the bones in Harry's arm.
Yeah. Unless his fan theory is right and Dumbledore did it on purpose to expose him. But I think it's more that Dumbledore just needed a teacher. And like I said, we talked about that one. The next one, and this one is kind of... I don't know. Some fans theorize that the reason the Muggle or the wizards are so intent on hiding from the Muggles is that back in the day there was a big war between Muggles and wizards.
I could kind of see that.
Well, you remember in the books that they was talking about the burning of the witches. That one witch liked it so much that she was caught. She was burned how many times?
Oh, a lot. I think it was triple digits.
Yeah,
because she would simply cast a spell so that it basically just tickled her.
Yeah, the flames would just tickle her. But again, back in those times, I believe that the witches would take over.
Well, some of them, I'm
Pretty
sure,
easy.
wanted to. And always have wanted to. Look at Voldemort, Grindelwald,
Well, then
so forth and so on.
wasn't it Hagrid that said that told Harry that if they made themselves known to witches and they'll be wanting magical solutions to everything?
Yeah, to all their problems.
Yeah,
They want a magic solution to all their problems. And that would be true.
It would be.
Which, that being said, I believe if just a few Muggles, knew, they could probably help the wizards out a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because there's some things that wizards do that's like, you don't have to use magic for that. It's actually easier if you don't.
Yeah. Your wand right there, just shoot the dude. I don't see it repelling a bullet.
That'd have to be an awful fast charm.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Unless you're wearing one of Fred and George's
hats or gloves or
shield hats.
Yep.
It also theorizes that the reason Muggles say abracadabra is just kind of left over from, hearing Avada Kedavra so much during the war.
Probably.
That's a possibility.
Well, in all actuality, it's simply J.K. needed a word close to abracadabra, so she made Avada Kedavra.
Now,
that's my take on it. But
there's wizarding humans, and then there's normal humans. Which
Muggles.
ones came first?
The chicken or the egg?
Is one just an offshoot of the other?
I would assume it's one of those where just somehow or another, eventually...
Evolution.
A human was born with magic. The same way, you get, like Hermione. Hermione's parents aren't wizards, but she's a wizard. Or a witch, whatever you want to say.
Somewhere back in that bloodline there may have been wizards.
What I'm saying, though, is I think it's just one of those, one day, a child was born, and they could do magic.
That's what I'm saying. Or was it the reverse? One day a squib was born who couldn't. And then another. And then
Well,
another. And then
really-
they all grouped together and went away.
I hadn't even thought of it the inverse way, but yeah, either way makes sense.
I would go with more the inverse way, what Jamie was saying.
Yeah, I had never
And
thought
all
of
the
it that way.
squibs just kind of moved away from the wizarding world and formed their own little thing.
And it would explain how they come up with their inventions.
Yeah, because if you don't have magic, you got to find a way to do other.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
things done other
You
ways.
can see that the wizards use their magic to make this happen in their head. Now, what
And-
can we do to make this happen for us?
And you would be really motivated too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
no, yeah, you can make fun of me all you want because I can't use your magic, but I'm gonna do this on my own.
And maybe it's, because a lot of the wizarding world is like, if you muddy your bloodline with non-magical people, so
You're going to do away with the wizarding world, and
So I tend to think maybe the magical people came first, and squibs were just the offshoot of that, and then here we are. If it was,
yeah, like I said, I didn't think of it the reverse way, and this is why I like sitting around talking about it because
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
always throws something out there, and you're like, never thought of it that way.
Yeah,
Because
And
there's not a
had-
lot of animosity in the reverse. I wouldn't think.
No. I can see it in the other way. If evolution was the one that
Mhm.
caused it, I don't know if regular humans would let them.
And that's another thing. Regular humans are going to be afraid of the ones with magic.
Yeah.
Threatened by them. Kind of like we're going to be soon when the mothership arrives.
Oh my God.
Hey man, it's not me saying it; it's the government saying it.
Well, I hate to tell everybody, but the mothership's not coming.
I'm going to look at him when he shows up, and I'm going to go, "I told you so."
And then I'll say, you were right.
Right.
Until then, it's not coming.
Okay, I'm just putting him on my list of "I told you so's." There's several other people I'm going to say the same thing to.
Go right ahead.
Shortly before we die, I'm going to look at him and go, "Told you so."
If they show up, you can't call them, tell them. So
Yeah.
The next one is kind of, I don't know if you call it a wild fan theory. It's kind of just a theory that could be true, could not be, and it's that Crookshanks is the same cat that belonged to Lily and James. Cause,
I heard that one.
Yeah, it's mentioned in the letter that Harry finds that they had a cat, and Crookshanks was at the magical menagerie for a long time.
Yeah, but that you're looking at over 12
12
years.
years.
But magical animals,
Well,
like we
yeah.
were discussing, may live for a long time.
Yeah,
could be the reason why she recognized Sirius and Peter.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Familiar with them.
Yep.
Yeah, it was their scent and everything.
Yeah, she
Well,
was.
they would have been in the home at the same
Yeah.
time that she was, and yeah.
Yeah, most people consider Crookshanks as Hermione's familiar. So, yeah. Like I said, that one, of all the ones we've read so far, that one makes the most sense.
Seems logical.
And could
Could
be
be.
could be
Yes,
true.
It could be.
The next one we've already talked about, that the Defense Against the Dark Arts post was cursed, and we know that to be true.
Yeah.
That's not a theory, that's proven true. The next one, Harry and Sirius are related by blood. Any pure blood family
Is related to
is
it.
related. That's
Yeah.
just, Sirius says that. So, yeah, that one's true because, like I said, we took it straight from Sirius that, there's so few pure bloods left that, you have to be related somehow or another.
Yeah, because if you kept breeding all purebloods, then,
Yeah.
there's not enough purebloods to unmuddy the waters.
Right. This is Targaryen stuff we're talking about now.
Yeah.
So, yep. This one, interesting. Rita Skeeter is actually J.K. Rowling. Like, J.K. Rowling wrote herself into the book as Rita Skeeter.
I could see that because her writing was very fanciful.
Yeah. Authors do have a tendency of writing themselves into their own stories.
Yeah.
If that's the case, who is George R. R. Martin in Game of Thrones?
Oh, God.
Would he be Rob Stark, or not Rob? Would he be Ned Stark, or would he be, who's the other, good God, who's the king at the start of Game of Thrones? My mind just...
I don't know his name, but I can picture him.
The fat one
Yeah.
that likes to drink, and he had a warhammer back in the day.
Oh,
Robert.
yeah, Robert Baratheon.
I wonder if that's George R. R. Martin. He definitely looks like George R. R. Martin, just bigger,
Yeah.
stronger.
Younger.
But yeah, definitely. So, yeah, we're not supposed to be talking about Game of Thrones though. But yeah, Rita Skeeter, J.K. Rowling,
I can
possibly.
see it. Yeah, I can see that.
Considering, like I said, most authors do write themselves in their own stories. Of all the characters in the book, I believe Rita's probably the most J.K. like.
What's the next one?
The next one is that the Centaurs always knew Harry would face Voldemort.
They did.
They did. Yeah.
They were very
read
big
it in
into
the stars.
divination, so
Yeah, they even, when Perenzi was talking to Harry, they asked him, "What did you tell him?" It is not our place to meddle. He's seen in the stars what was supposed to happen.
I would agree with that one.
Yep.
This next one is ridiculous. This is one of the stupid ones. It's that Harry and Hermione are actually brother and sister, and that Hermione was adopted.
No. If that
Exactly.
was the case,
No.
then everyone would it would be known
She's
among Dumbledore and
Yeah.
Sirius
Yeah.
and
She's the same
know,
age as Harry, so that means they would have had to be twins.
Twins.
And no,
There's no way that James's best buddies wouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
And no way Dumbledore wouldn't know about it. Snape would know about it. So, that's just dumb.
yeah, that one was stupid. We got two more left on here. The Sorting Hat can predict the future. No,
No.
No, I don't think so.
we basically the way it's described by Nearly Headless Nick, is that basically the Sorting Hat lives in Dumbledore's office,
So it hears everything.
so he hears
going
everything
on.
Dumbledore is talking about, and the Sorting Hat is very smart. It was created by Goddard Gryffindor, so
It not only hears everything Dumbledore talks about, it hears everything every portrait in his office talks about, which is every headmaster that's ever been there, and is connected to every picture of that headmaster anywhere else in the Wizarding world.
Yeah.
Dumbledore's office is like the hub of information for the Wizarding world.
this next one, the last one, is I've got to read why they think this. Dumbledore's true identity is Death from the Three Brothers story. That actually, when Death shows up, it was Dumbledore.
He had all three of the Horcruxes at one time.
You mean the Deathly Hallows?
Yeah, he had all three of those at one
No,
time.
remember? I thought that, and you actually proved me wrong on that. He never had all three of them at once.
Not at one time, but
Right.
he was in possession of.
Right, yeah. But you remember, I used to think that at one time he had all three together, and he didn't.
No.
He had two. At one point in time, he had the Elder Wand and the
cloak.
Then later on, he had the Elder Wand
And the ring.
stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was Death, he would have never been young.
He was supposed to be
He wouldn't
dead.
have had a brother and a sister who grew up with him and knew him for years,
And
a mother and a father. So
Yeah.
no, he wasn't Death.
Harry, Snape, and Sirius were supposed to be the brothers.
This fan theory is that Harry, Snape, and Voldemort were the three brothers.
Representation, I guess you could look at them that way.
That's
but
basically what this is. Once I read that, I've heard that before. So, yeah. So, yeah. Those are some fan theories that, as we said, there were 16 there, and we debunked, 15,
Most.
14 or 15 of them?
Yeah.
Basically, the only one we said might be true is Crookshanks, belonging to Lily and James.
Yep. Crookshanks and J.K. writing herself.
Oh yeah,
into the,
yeah. J.K. writing herself into Rita Skeeter. That could possibly be true. That would be something that you would only know if you asked J.K. and she was willing to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if she'd be
Point.
willing to say, "Yeah, I'm Rita Skeeter."
Yeah. Even though she was hated, she
was
wrote
a-
some of the most.
She was a good
fans-
journalist.
Yeah.
She would fit in perfectly nowadays.
Oh God.
J.K. was ahead of her time with Rita Skeeter. Rita Skeeter is a modern day reporter.
Yes.
She was an Animagi too, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Yep.
a beetle.
Turned to a beetle.
Good God. If that's the case, she may have been vacuumed up in the last month. Good God, we've vacuumed up so many beetles at the house.
Beetles and stink bugs.
Yep. So, we've debunked some fan theories.
Does anybody around here have any more theories?
Yeah, that was the next thing on my
Anything?
list.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, you're the one that comes up with all the theories over there.
Haven't listened to the books in a while. I got to stop because, like I said, I start listening to them and I hear stuff and I thought, I'll pause the book and then I start thinking about stuff and then that's when I give you the phone call.
Yeah. I haven't got any of those phone calls recently, so yeah, it makes sense that...
I haven't listened to the books in a while.
Haven't had
don't
that
have
kind of
any
time on your hands lately, have you?
No, they've been keeping me pretty busy.
I've been watching too many movies and TV shows recently.
I've been watching one TV show and, like I said, Landman. That's the only one I've watched.
I've been watching Nikita. It is on Prime. I'm talking about the remake that the CW done back in the 2010s, and it's great. It's got Maggie Q. It is excellent. I love that show. I watched it back in the day on Netflix, and I'm talking back in like 2013, 2012. I watched it on Netflix and have not been able to rewatch it since then. And man, once I saw it was on Prime, I'm like, thank God, finally. I downloaded it. It's great.
I'll probably watch season 2 of Reacher again.
I've already did that.
I done wore out season 1.
Mm-hmm. I rewatched both of them back to back, season
Man.
1 and 2.
I find it real hard to go back and watch a whole season of something anymore.
I know.
Not me.
I mean,
if I like it, I don't.
I like Reacher, but I pretty much remember everything. I just don't want to go back and hit it again. At least not right away, not now.
I feel like that when it comes to Game of Thrones. I was like, I'm going to rewatch Game of Thrones. I'll turn it on. I was like, I remember all this. And I'll go to the next one. Then I'll start watching, I remember all this. And I go to and there's a whole crap ton of stuff I don't remember in between.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you don't remember.
Yeah, but and then I can't watch it.
I actually, 2 weeks ago, I started rewatching Game of Thrones I was at home on PlayStation, and I always like to have something going in the background, whether it's a YouTube video or an audiobook or music or something. Well, I decided, you know what? Game of Thrones. So I literally, episode 1, hit play, and while I was on PlayStation, I had it playing right beside me. When I turned it off, I was on episode 4. I was like, daggone, I fell right back in, no problem.
Now, see, I mean, I could do that, but I would quit doing whatever I was doing and just watch it.
There was times when I noticed that the game was paused and I was watching my iPad. It's like, this is supposed to be on in the background, not me dropping everything I'm doing.
Yep.
And that's why I haven't went back since. I went back to just throwing on a YouTube video or something that I know I can just listen to and don't need to stop what I'm doing to watch.
Seems like that's a lot of my audiobooks. I've listened to them so many times that I can turn them on and listen to them without listening to them. I can have the noise in the background knowing that I'm not going to get stuck stopping and listening to it. Especially when I'm going to sleep.
See, now when it comes to going to sleep, I just throw on a YouTube video until I'm getting ready to fall asleep and I turn my TV off and go to sleep.
No, I got to have something playing while I'm sleeping.
Oh, not me. I can't. I have weird dreams. If I leave a TV on or if I have music playing and I fall asleep, I have some weird ass dreams.
I have the weird dreams when it goes to them brown noises and green noises. I have some funky dreams when them play.
I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, the thing is, man, if I leave something on while I'm trying to go to sleep, I won't go to sleep. I'll just sit there and watch it until I literally just pass out.
I can't leave a TV on. I leave the sound on. Like I said, my audiobook or a podcast.
If I turn all the lights off, turn all the sound off, less than 5 minutes, man, I'm gone.
Oh, I wished it was that easy.
For me, it is. I mean, literally. I could sit in this chair right here, and if I just, for 15 minutes, I could go sleep.
So basically, if we don't keep him entertained, he'll be passed out on us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that don't surprise me none.
If I ever get like just this distant look, I'm off somewhere else for a few minutes. I'll be back.
Just nudge me. I'll come back. That's the booklet.
Wasn't sure what that was. Anyway, since none of us had any new personal fan theories, grab a few of these conversation starter cards.
No new theories.
Now, we've already answered some of these, because sure enough, one of the ones I pulled out is one I think we've already answered. But if you were going to Hogwarts, what would you bring as your pet?
Yeah, we answered that one before. I can't remember it.
I can't remember what we said, so we answered again. And Michael has not answered these, so we'll start with Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, you're
There's only one.
allowed to have anything you want.
Well, I mean, according to this, it's a cat, owl, or toad.
Okay, well then it's got to be an owl.
Exactly.
That's what
I
I was
agree
gonna
with
say.
Michael. You got to have. It's just a logical answer.
Yeah.
I don't like cats.
I don't want a frog hanging around.
I just cut a
the
toad's
owl
head
is
off.
cool and also useful.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because, then I can send my snail mail, or my owl mail, rather,
yeah.
instead of just whisking away and, delivering the message in person. Because, you're a wizard. It wouldn't be hard to do. Well,
Yep.
student can't.
Yeah, this one not really for us.
Okay, that makes me more curious than anything else.
It was what's your favorite accessory worn by Luna Lovegood?
Oh, the glasses.
100%.
Yeah, the glasses.
The turnips.
Turnips.
Yeah.
Yeah, the turnip
Earrings. she
earrings.
Oh, glasses.
I was gonna. The only thing I thought of was the Butterbeer bottle caps.
had. Necklace.
I did, but it would be the glasses. Once you said the glasses, like obviously.
Yeah, I like the glasses too.
I don't know how I
and
didn't think of
everything.
those.
But I figured everybody be picking glasses, so went with something that they wouldn't.
I think we'll all have the same answer for this. But what's your favorite Neville clip from the films?
Oh, I got that one, and it's probably not what anybody else is going to have.
Oh, what you got?
I love when he just put in the body binding spell.
Yes.
Oh,
And fall straight back.
Yeah, just throw him out.
yeah. I guess we don't all have the same one. Then for me, it was simple. It's when he cut off Nagini's head.
No, that didn't even cross my mind.
Mine neither.
His
Mine
motion-
went straight with Jamie's.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you
Mine
go.
was when
I mean, you two are both Ravenclaw, so it makes sense.
Point.
And my favorite moment is when he freaking killed a snake. I'm not very Slytherin.
my favorite moment is when he's talking to McGonagall and she tells him to blow up the bridge.
Oh, yeah, it did say films, so yeah.
Yeah.
That because that's not in the books, but yeah, in the film that's because she says take Finnegan with you. He's got experience blowing
Blowing
things
up
up.
everything.
Blowed up everything.
That was
Water to wind, boom.
Yep,
Levioso, boom.
that was. I hadn't thought about that. Yep, I'm changing my answer to that clip. That's a good clip from the movie.
Yes.
We've already done this, but we can do it again. The person on your right. So for me, that's you, Jackie. For Jackie, it's Michael. For Michael, it's Jamie. For Jamie, it's me. What animal would they become if they were animagus?
Snake.
I probably wouldn't, but
You're all about the Slytherin house, man.
only in Harry Potter. Anything else in life, and I'm nothing like a Slytherin at all. That's why I have to fudge my answers to get Slytherin on any test. Otherwise, I end up a Ravenclaw if I answer true. So, I mean, you're right. If I'm still playing my Harry Potter role, you're right. But I don't know. I think Jackie would be some type of horse or deer.
My Patronus is a
I think that's what influenced me. Is I already knew what your Patronus was.
yep. It was a horse.
And as we said earlier, I kind of feel like what your Patronus is probably what your Animagus would be. What do you think Michael would be?
A dog.
I figured you'd be a toad, but
Well, I could be a toad
Oh,
for.
good God.
just hey, it's how you are.
See, I was nice enough to call you a dog.
You'd be Neville's toad.
Oh, God.
Lord, no.
Yeah.
I keep
you would be.
escaping from
Always
Neville.
trying to get away, yeah.
Yes.
Like, get me away from this crazy guy.
Boy's way too handsy. Get away from me. Hands are sweaty.
What do you think Jamie would be, Michael?
He'd be an otter.
Okay.
Just otters sleep a lot.
Point.
Oh, there you go. I had never thought about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you could be a metamorphmagus like Tonks. Okay. Never mind. I read this question wrong. Would you rather be an animorphmagus or would you rather be a metamorphmagus or an animagus?
Animagus.
It took me a while to get that out. Good God.
I want to be just like Tonks.
So if you're like Tonks, you can change your appearance at will. If you're an animagus, you can turn into an animal.
Yeah,
I guess
I
that
know
would be
exactly
cool.
what.
So you would rather be able to change your appearance and turn into an animal?
Yeah,
No, I want to be an animalogist. I want to be a wolf
It
so
didn't
bad.
tell you get to pick what animal you want. It just says you can change into an animal.
Yeah, I would still rather change to an animal. It just
No.
changing to an animal sounds cool.
I can look like anybody I want.
Be messed up to turn into an animalogist and you'd be a whale.
Oh my
Stuck on land.
god!
You're a trout flopping around.
Have any of y'all seen the movie Hero High?
Yes.
Yes.
The girl who can transform into an animal, but when she does, she's a gerbil or
Yeah.
a guinea pig. She's a guinea pig.
Yeah, she's a guinea pig.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The gerbils.
That
from,
would be my luck, man. If I could be an animalogist, I did. You see, I get and then a dog or a wolf would be so cool. I'd end up being the dog. I'd be like a chihuahua.
That's what I was gonna say. I want to be a wolf so bad, and I would be a freaking like wiener dog or something.
I'd end up as a pug.
Oh god.
I'm telling you. Rather be able to just change my appearance at will.
Well, Michael, what would you rather?
Oh, animal all day long.
That's what I thought. So you're the
So y'all are the weirdos in here.
no, you're the weird one.
No.
You ask I can't say ask anybody in the world because most people in the world are superficial, so they would choose metamorphologists.
I'm not saying to change it to what I want to look like.
You're not choosing it for that reason, but most people in the world, if asked this question, would choose it for that reason.
I can change myself to look like anybody I want.
She can only really change her face. She can't change anything else.
Again, she changes her. Well, she had a pig nose. She could change her hair color if it's long, if it's short.
What I'm saying is she's not changing like her hands or
no,
her height's not
I can change
changing
my
or
face
any of
into
that.
Anything.
Yeah.
You know how many banks I could rob and just change
my
my
God.
face all the time?
You went down my train of thought. That's where my mind goes when people bring up like if you could do this or that. I'm like, if I do this, I can rob a bank, or if I do this, I can rob a bank.
Yeah, I could literally become a Death Eater. I could be an assassin. Nobody will ever know what I look like. After a while, I probably won't know what I look like.
You know, this ain't very Gryffindor of you.
I don't give a damn.
No, not at all.
Everybody's got a little bit of a dark side in them.
That's why the card was green.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. If you were facing a boggart, what would it turn into?
Damn, that's a good one.
That one's kind of deep. It's like, what's your deepest fear?
When my kid's passing away, like Mrs.
So,
Weasley.
yeah, you'd have the same one Mrs. Weasley had.
Yeah, because that's a fear. I mean, a bear don't scare me. I mean, I would be scared if it was there, but it ain't something that I'm terrified of. Getting that phone call is what terrifies you.
Yeah.
But you, Michael?
I don't know. I was like, spiders. I was like, no, I'm fine with spiders. I'm fine with snakes.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Think about it. We'll come back to you.
Mine would be kind of chalk, like Jackie's. It's just, there ain't nothing I'm really afraid of apart from getting a phone call that one of my parents has passed away.
Yeah, I don't have a phobia of, any kind of creature.
Let's narrow it down some.
I don't like mice and rats, but I'm not terrified of them.
Because
I just don't like them.
I mean, that's a fear of everybody. Both of what y'all both just named off is everybody's.
Yeah.
Most people.
I was gonna say, well, you say that, but only one person in the books had that phobia, fear.
These are kids, so.
So yeah, I mean, for most normal people, that's one of our biggest fears.
Yeah. When I was a
losing
kid,
somebody.
when I was a kid, it would have been a mouse or a rat.
So let's
we're talking about kid form. It's clowns all day long.
Damn, that's a good one, because clowns are creepy. Monkeys are too.
See, I've always found clowns, monkeys, all that funny. Even as a kid, I was just laugh at them.
But,
like I said, it's always been mice, rats, and actually frogs and toads. When I was a kid, my sister used to pick up frogs and chase me around with them because I hated it. They were so slimy. I was like,
I wonder he cut its head off.
Exactly.
So, like I said, what y'all are naming originally was everybody's biggest fear, probably.
Yeah.
So let's narrow it down to a thing.
I would go with a mouse. Probably. Not even a rat, probably a mouse.
You said clowns, which I'm not disagreeing with you because, damn, they're creepy.
Because I'm pretty sure my first interpretation of clowns was Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie.
Oh, that's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
See, I know that movie, but there's a video game that came out recently called that, and that's what I think of, which it's based off the movie, but still.
Yeah.
The first thing I think of is the video game now, just because it's the most recent thing to come out.
It's like, probably for me, man, it would be like any large body of water. That's one of my biggest hang-ups. I can't swim, and I know if I go in a large body of water, I'm not coming out.
Oh, I just noticed these are coated, so yeah. Everything I got right now involves a creature.
Yeah. See, I don't know what it'd be. Because I grew up country as hell. I'm out catching frogs and tadpoles and snakes and stuff like that when I was younger.
Animals? No, I'm not got a problem with animals.
I don't either.
I was going to say.
Heights? I'm fine with heights.
I mean, Jamie gave a body of water, so you don't have to give an animal. Just, what would your answer be other than, finding out somebody, you care about's dead?
Well, we'll go with the ocean.
Well, I'm right there with you, man.
Because I could not go out in the middle of the ocean and just jump off a boat and just swim around.
Because there's things in there that eat people.
Exactly. There's something below me that I know that wants all this loving right here, and I don't want it. But that is one of my fears, is just the thought that there's something below me that wants to eat me or could.
Yeah.
So I go with Jamie with the body of water. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
But again, if the bugger popped out there and it was a body of water, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
Unless it surrounded me and I dropped down in it, then that thing's fighting.
Yeah. Well, it don't really work like that, so you wouldn't have that issue.
It doesn't attack you. It's just kind of there.
Yeah, it basically frightens you to death.
But I honestly believe, man, that if a bogart was real, we'd all be real surprised at what we saw.
Yeah,
we would.
This is true.
What your real fear is.
Yeah, then I would learn what I'm really afraid of.
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
Fire.
Man, I agree with fire, but water scares me worse. For some, it's just, I don't know.
Well, you can't swim.
I can't
That's
swim.
what scares you. I can swim some. Fire, man, it gets around you. It's around you. There's no paddling through it. There's no going underwater, come back up. You're cooked.
Yeah. Of those two, I would definitely be way more afraid of fire because I can swim pretty good. I can tread on water for a while. Or I used to be able to tread on water for a while. Haven't been swimming in a long time, so. Anyway, moving on. This one's interesting. Now that I know these cards are, for certain things, I don't have just a bunch of creature cards in my hand anymore. If you were participating in a wizard's duel, what would be the first spell you cast?
Now, is it a friendly duel? Is it?
For us talking, it's one of us battling each other.
Oh, we're just battling?
Yeah.
Just to see. Oh.
It could be offensive spell, defensive spell.
I've got mine.
What's the first spell you would cast?
Body binding spell.
Oh,
just because if you land it, fight's over.
I mean, yeah, depending on what spell you use right after that. You got to use something after that to incapacitate them. Not kill them, but incapacitate them.
They can't move. I'm done.
Full body bind. Really?
I mean, I know what he's saying, but
that's Neville all over. He gets hit, you fall straight back. There's nothing you can do till it wears
totalis.
off or somebody helps you.
Now, what if you use that spell, but say you were using it on Michael, but he cast Protego first, and it bounced off? Which you could say that about any spell we're going to name off here.
Yeah, because you can. The only one you can't deflect
because
is Killing Curse.
My answer was going to be that, just Protego. I'm just going to Protego and block whatever somebody sends.
You said duel, and I went Sectum Semper, and I was like, oh, hold on, this is going to be fun.
Oh, good job.
Trying to straight up murder people.
That's my job here. I'm the Slytherin. I'm supposed to go with that answer.
Wow, I was the Ravenclaw. I was smart with this. Like, let's get this done with.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Let me just chop off your wand hand real quick.
I asked first, is it a friendly duel? Is it, are we using deadly curses?
Are we fighting for our life or just trying to, incapacitate or disarm? Because you got Expelliarmus,
Mm-hmm.
Expelliarmus.
The most famous one.
Levicorpus. If you just want to hang them up.
Yeah,
That'd be a good one.
Whatever they use to make the slugs pour out of Ron, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, sadly, he didn't say it out loud.
He didn't say it out loud, but his one was broke too, so...
Yeah.
All you heard him say was, eat slugs.
Yeah. Eat slugs, Malfoy.
I wouldn't want that slime feeling in my mouth.
No, I told you as a kid I ran away from frogs because of that slimy feeling, so I definitely wouldn't want to be
That might have gave me
up.
a phobia if I was belching up friggin' big-ass slugs.
Yeah, then your bogart would be a slug.
Oh.
Anyway, what's your answer, Jackie? There you go. See, he would have already lost the duel because he wouldn't know what to do.
No, because it just...
Unless he was dueling me because I'm just standing there waiting on him to cast something so I can yell Protego.
See, it wouldn't be Protego. You know, I couldn't tell you what my first one would be.
You could go with Confringo. That's kind of like it's kind of like Sectum Sempra, but with fire. Relatio, just kind of like whip them. It's kind of like a whip.
But then you got the vines that you can shoot out, the ropes you can shoot out.
Yeah, Incarcerus.
Yeah. Imperious.
You gonna use the Imperious? You went dark. I mean.
If I hit that, I won. I mean,
well, yeah.
I didn't kill you. I didn't cause no damage.
Yeah.
But you got to listen to me.
That's an unforgivable curse, though. So you may have won the duel, but now you're going to jail.
No.
So I'll see you in Azkaban.
Me and you were
If you
just
get
bad.
caught, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
I'll see you in Azkaban.
You won't remember it. Forget all this.
Hey, we got spectators.
I use it on him too. I don't care. If I want to use it once, I'll use it again.
Of course, there's always the stunning. What is the stunning one?
Oh, good God! How did I forget that one?
I mean, it's just that's pretty general.
I don't know why.
Run of the mill one. I mean, if you're just trying to take someone out of the fight,
Stupefy.
So there, you got that one at your fingertips also.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of them. There's a lot we don't even know of.
Speaking of that, the next one is, what is your favorite spell?
Ooh.
Since we were already down that rabbit hole, I just throw in the next question.
Levicorpus. That was my favorite one out of the series.
Out of from the books and movies, I think Levicorpus or Muffliato.
Yeah,
Muffliato would come in so handy, like when we're down at the park with all these 50 million people around us, just Muffliato. Then we can have a conversation without anybody overhearing us.
Overhearing it, or trying to talk over top of somebody else where you can hear. That's why I don't talk that much when we're because it's so hard to have a conversation without everybody else listening to you. Because I'm hearing everybody else's conversation.
Mm-hmm.
They had some weird conversations down there.
Yeah. Okay, this is kind of similar to what we had earlier, except this one says look to your left. The person to your left, what character do they remind you most of from the Harry Potter series?
Malfoy.
I remind you of Malfoy.
Yep.
You know, me now, I can actually kind of see that, sadly.
Because
I was nothing like that growing up, but now...
all you talk about is Slytherin and Snape, and I even talk bad about Snape, and you're like, hey now, shut up. That's a Malfoy reaction right there.
He's the best character in the book, but
they hype him up too much.
I would say Jamie reminds me most of, well, I was gonna say nearly Headless Nick, but I don't know.
That's odd. I don't understand it, but
your head's not all on there. It's
there,
but it's not all
okay,
there.
I understand that part.
I was gonna say it had a lot to do with just kind of don't really think all the time. Just kind of.
Actually, I think all the time.
Just kind of going around.
Sometimes you got to fool the fool who thinks they're fooling you.
Okay, he's peeves.
Yeah, I could do that.
What are you giving Michael? Who do you think Michael reminds you of the most?
We ain't really got to hang out around
Not really.
Michael that much. Just a little bit.
A decent, not recently, but in the past.
You think it's in forward for a minute?
Well, Michael, while he's thinking,
It's cliche because it is my dad. It's just Sirius.
I like Sirius.
That is your favorite character.
Yes, it is.
Well, then.
Well, Jamie's over there trying to think.
Well,
Lupin.
Isn't that his name on the...
Mm-hmm.
Funnily enough, the only person here that didn't get their COD name is me.
Yeah.
Because in COD, I'm Severus. Instead, I got his star pupil.
You don't give me a Severus vibe.
No, I definitely don't. He's my favorite character, but I'm nothing like him.
Severus was, he had to play the good role, but Severus is a little dark.
Yeah,
there's a reason why he was a Death Eater.
I agree with you on the net part because, man, if somebody did something like that to me, it'd get botched. It'd take like 45 whacks to do it.
Oh,
That'd be my luck.
My thing is, even with a dull butter knife, if I was to stab somebody 7 or 8 times, I'm getting through the skin. 40-some whacks with a dull axe. Did he use the right side of it?
That's the first thing I thought when I heard that when I listened to the books. Like, as an adult, listen to the books.
Yeah.
I was like, did they use the wrong side of the axe? Like, what the hell happened?
Did they have a toddler down there swinging the thing?
Seems to me like that might have been intentional.
Maybe.
He must have done some really dark stuff.
Yeah.
Or just pissed off a really dark person.
They never did say why he was beheaded, though.
No, he didn't.
I'd like to know why. Now that we're talking about it, I never thought of it before, but why was he beheaded?
Yeah.
And I mean, after the first 5 or 6 whacks, he should have been dead.
Yeah.
So why was we still hacking at his head?
Well, why do people stab someone 20 and 30 times?
That's rage, though.
That's why they were hacking at Nick's head.
No, I've got the answer. Apparently, this was stated. He was executed for performing a botched spell that he attempted on Lady Grieve, or however you pronounce her last name.
Bloody Baron's the one who killed him, ain't it?
Don't know. It resulted in her growing tusks instead of straightening her teeth. So apparently he was like a dentist, and he performed a spell to align her teeth, and instead she grew tusks.
They couldn't shrink them?
He was sentenced to death by beheading, but the execution was poorly carried out.
Obviously.
As we was getting at. So, yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Interesting.
I never heard that one before.
This next question is very straightforward and simple. When, not right now, when you were a student, a high school student, we'll say high school student, if your school had the Hogwarts system of gaining points and losing points, would you gain or lose points?
My house would hate me.
We'd have lost everything.
See,
Yeah.
when I was in school, I would have gained massive points. I was the quiet kid that did what he was supposed to do, that every teacher liked. That was me, so I would have gained points.
Now, in home ec, I would have gained points.
This is throughout the whole year, start to finish, a school
I wouldn't
year.
have lost no points, but I probably wouldn't have gained any either to
Yeah.
a point.
Can you get into negative numbers?
This is old Fred and George over here in one person.
Possibly.
Well, trust me, you would have lost points. My dad would have lost points.
Oh, I know.
You guys would have been like Sirius and James in detention together. Well, I say would have been. You probably was. Or you would have been if you'd have been in the same grade. But both of you got held back a couple times.
We started out in the same grade.
I think
We just didn't finish at the same time.
Well, I think he got held back once and you got held back twice.
Those.
Yep. So that was the difference. If you received a Hogwarts letter, where would it be addressed to? What do you think? Where do you think they would send it to? What do you think they would address it?
Ooh, when I was 11? Or now?
I mean,
either or.
I don't think any of us had to live in a cupboard anywhere at any point in time, so
No.
I think we were all good for a solid address and a bedroom.
Yeah.
Mine would have just said shared bedroom, but
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the only one thinking on this, Jackie. All of us have done said that it wouldn't be anything crazy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be nothing crazy, but I want it to be, though.
Oh, my God.
I want to have the
What would
crazy
you want
letter.
What would you want it to say? Like, if you got your Hogwarts letter, where would you want it
Oh,
to
we'll
be
be here a
addressed
while,
to?
because I would deep dive think on that one.
Oh, my God.
We'll save it for the next podcast.
I got you
Yeah.
covered, man. Jackie Sargent, armpit of the U.S.
Not big enough.
See, what I was thinking of, what my mind immediately went to Corey, the largest bedroom in a 16-bedroom house. My mind immediately went to, well, if I can have it addressed anywhere, I want to be living in a mansion. So let me just figure out how to get it addressed to a mansion.
Yeah, but I don't even want that. I want something just as crazy as what Harry was.
Corey.
Unless they made you
the front
sleep
seat of a
like in the
Corvette.
attic or something. There's just nothing there.
I wonder what ever happened to
The camper
Gould.
Outback or
Nah, the 2025 Corvette ZR1. That's mine. There we go. Or 2026. My bad. The car don't come out till next
I wonder
year.
what happened to the Gould that lived in the attic.
Attic.
Yeah, dressed up like Ron.
The one that they made believe was
it
wrong
was a
with
house.
spatter great.
It belonged to the family, I guess, so it's still there.
How does it belong to the family? It
Well,
just lived there.
Actually,
But-
it just kind of moved in and was a pest, I guess.
How does a house elf belong to a family
This is
Now
true.
there's a conversation.
that
Where
we're
do
not
you
going to
keep
have?
getting these house elves at? Because
I know.
the blacks had
See,
several
these are the
heads
things
hanging
you
on the
need to
wall.
ponder about.
Next question, kind of a simple one that I don't think we've answered like this way, but what's your favorite magical creature?
Ooh, dragon, man. I've always loved dragons.
See, I would normally go
If it's
dragon.
not dragons, it's a niffler.
I hadn't even thought about a niffler because you know how rich you could be with a niffler
Exactly.
if you could pry the gold away from it once it got it.
Oh, you get gold away from it. It hoards it in this little house, and you just build it out, and it holds it in there to you, and you just make it a withdrawal out of the bank.
Yeah.
Niffler. Don't get me wrong, buck beak and all that would be nice, but you'd have to nowadays something like that. You would literally nobody else could come around
Yeah.
because they don't understand the courtesy and stuff, and if you couldn't.
No, don't want a dragon.
What do you want?
Fluffy.
The three-headed dog.
That was huge.
I
I
knew-
couldn't afford to feed
Yeah.
that Fluffy.
My mind didn't go there either. What about you, Michael?
I'm not sure.
For me, my mind went straight to the Sphinx from the maze. I don't know why it did, but it did.
I don't like that things because if you don't answer the riddle, it kills you.
Well, I don't want that to happen, but having a pet Sphinx would be pretty dang nice. It would scare off anybody that tried to come around my house.
Well, so would my dragon.
Yeah. And I
With
didn't.
my niffler, I can afford to have bodyguards to scare them off.
I didn't go dragon just because I don't associate.
It's basic.
Yeah, and I don't associate, even though they are. I don't associate dragons with Harry Potter. When I think dragons, I immediately think Game of Thrones. That's the only reason I didn't do that.
What was the little twig things that
those are cool.
Bow
too.
truckles.
Yeah, both of them.
either one of those or a phoenix, one of the two.
Oh, how did I not think of a phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, phoenix is the right answer. Damn,
Yeah.
Phoenix is cool.
Healing
Bogart.
tears. Huh?
A bogart. I could scare the hell out of everybody.
You can't really control a bogart, which I mean you can't control half the stuff we're talking about, but
No.
the bogart's the one that nobody can control in the magical.
Only person that knows what a bogart really looks like is
Mad-Eye.
Mad-Eye, because he can see it white's inside something. Which makes you think, what the hell is it? What does it look like? Is it just a black mass that's in there? Like a slug or slime or something, then it just pops out? Or is it just like a mist? Like the Obscurious?
I'm thinking it's just some kind of goo that's just ever changing.
That I always thought of it like a ditto. The
A
Pokemon.
slime.
Yeah.
Yep, it could turn into anything.
Yep. And like maybe it's because I love Pokemon as a kid, but I remember when I was watching The Prisoner of Azkaban, because I watched the movies forever. I watched most of the movies forever, read the books, and I remember when Lupin describes the Bogart, first thing in my head that popped up was Ditto, the Pokemon.
I changed my answer from what I want as a magical creature. House elf. I don't have magic. My house elves have magic, though.
I mean, that's kind of a...
Spews coming after you.
Yeah.
I ain't going to be beating on my house elf. I'm going to house elf.
You still ain't going to pay it.
Yeah, I will.
Well, with work?
Room and board.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
They won't take money or nothing. So, room and board is all I can pay them.
Seems like this happened one time. It didn't go well.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm not forcing them to stay there. They can leave anytime they want, but they won't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless you get that weird one like Dobby. I like old Dobby, though.
You would get Dobby, too.
Yeah, I know.
You'd get the house help.
He would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, here, take all my clothes and get the hell out.
Going back to your first answer, sort of, the Triwizard Tournament, there were 4 dragons. If you was in one of the
Horntail.
champion's shoes, what dragon would you want to pull out the bag?
Horntail.
See, I was thinking more logical of which one's the easiest, and it would be the
Norwegian Ridgeback.
Yeah. I was thinking Norwegian, but I couldn't remember which one was the Norwegian, but yeah, the Ridgeback. I think that'd be the easiest. That or the Welsh Green.
Horntail.
The Welsh Green sounds like a basic dragon, so maybe that'd be the easiest to take on.
It would be, but it just look a lot more cooler when I beat the bigger one. How am I going to do it? I have no clue, but it looked cooler when I did. That's when I had to be bringing out the Muggle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bring out my shotgun.
No, so I'd be speaking some Valyrian, some high Valyrian, trying to tame that sucker.
Well, you can try.
Be like, I'm the father of dragons, breaker of chains.
Well, if you go by Chinese mythology, snakes are just part of dragons. Could have spoke parcel tongue to them.
Ooh.
Huh.
Well,
Hey, man. That's not too far-fetched.
No. You can also have a basilisk if you want as a magical creature.
Yeah, but you couldn't look at it.
I thought about that too, and I was like, no.
Well, it makes you wonder how did Riddle do it without ever looking at it?
It's a good question.
And I want to know who come up with the concept of how you hatch one.
What is it, man?
It's
what is it again?
A toad sitting on a
chicken's egg.
chicken egg.
Yeah.
The other 2 questions are also very similar. Again, I had a handful of creatures questions that I didn't realize they were creature questions. If you had a dragon, like if you hatched a dragon, what would you name it?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's got to be a tough name.
Nah.
Again.
No, it's really the opposite.
No.
Yeah.
You gonna name him Fluffy?
I was gonna say what? Spot?
Spot. Fluffy.
That's
Sure.
a dog's name. That's not a dragon's name. Although, if you had somebody over and you're like, "You want to see my pet? His name's Spot." They're like, "Yeah, where's he at?"
Exactly.
And then it's like, "What the hell is a dragon?"
I wouldn't name it Norbert. I tell you that now.
No. See, my mind immediately again goes to Game of Thrones stuff.
Spike.
Oh my God, my mind in that situation goes to Tom and Jerry.
Come on here, meet Spike. He will love you.
See,
Just off the name Spike, I know you're going with the Ridgeback. Not the Ridgeback, but the
Horntail.
Horntail.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I would have to go with Balerion. But in that case, the dragon would have to be black. Balerion, the Black Dread. Conquer the world with it.
I don't know. I'm sticking with Spike.
And then the last creature question in that pile was, if you had a phoenix, what stage of its life would you want it at? Newborn. You know,
Yeah,
or
newborn. Because I want to see it actually grow.
Yeah.
And then catch fire.
I mean, you could also just start with it being old and watch it catch fire and die and be reborn.
No, I want to see how long it takes.
Yeah.
To actually grow. Just can't be long. Because he died in the second one, and he was flying them out in the. No, he died in the first one, wasn't it?
No.
I wasn't listening to what you were saying. I was reading.
Talk about the Phoenix. Which book did he die in the first time?
The second one. No. Yeah. No. The third one. Harry meets it for the first time in the second one because it heals him. So it definitely doesn't die in the second one.
Well, he never knew what a fox was until
The Phoenix.
Well, he didn't know what fox was until he met him in the office, which was the second one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So he definitely didn't. Because it was. Maybe it was. No. Because it burst into flames when he was waiting on Dumbledore.
Yeah.
We should know the answer to this. As big as Harry Potter fans as we are, I should know the answer to this for sure. I'm trying to think. He was waiting on. Michael's got the answer.
Chamber of Secrets is when it first appears.
Oh, we knew that. I'm trying to.
Let's see.
Your bird, Professor, it just burst into flames.
That's the second one, and then
that means it grows back quick.
Yeah.
Like that means they grow up really, really fast.
Yeah, it's Chamber of Secrets.
Huh. Well, there you go. That answers your question about how fast
that's
it
what
would
I was like,
grow.
Well, there was a couple of years in between. I was like, no, there wasn't either. I can't remember if he burst into flames after he brought Harry back up there or before he brought Harry back up
Before, because Harry was suspected of attacking students.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yep. Now I just said that. There it is.
Yeah, so it is less than a year.
No. I'm getting ready to ask that question, but the other one I just tossed because it wasn't that good. But the question I was getting ready to ask is, if you could design your wand handle, like Lucius has his wand handle, Voldemort has the bone skull wand handle, what would you design your wand handle to be? I love Bellatrix's curved wand.
See, I don't like her curved wand. It looks janky.
See, I love that wand. It's just a cool wand.
Now,
seems like it would just it'd be easy to use.
I like Nicholas Flamel's
fits
wand.
in the hand.
Just how it kicks out the bottom and your hand hold and it you got a good hold and it's got that little part that kicks out the bottom. So you ain't got to worry about waving it, hand being wet, throw your wand out of your hand.
See, that's the same way I feel about Bellatrix.
A little harder to disarm, probably.
Yeah, you get a better grip on it.
I was thinking like dragon scales for the same reason. Easier to grip onto. You won't lose it as easy. But you get you one of them little lanyard things to put on your wrist.
There you go. See, again, Muggle thinking.
Yeah,
it would help a lot in the Wizard World. It's like, let me just attach my wand to my hand, so no matter what you cast, my wand is not flying away.
Let me get a Wii strap.
But would it yank your arm off?
There you go. Well, Wii straps don't really work that well. I've thrown a couple Wii controllers out of my hand with the strap on.
But would it yank your arm off when they try to disarm you? Because it flies.
In my case, it would probably just send me flying. I don't weigh enough for it to yank my arm off.
I'm just wondering how much force is with that.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to find out.
Yeah, because if it can break your grip, because you're probably holding it pretty good, and then break your grip and sling it out, and then you got it attached to your arm.
Yeah.
Now, see, I wouldn't want that. I'd rather get blew
Team
out of my
Rocket's
arm.
blasting off again.
Yeah.
Well, if you get the elastic one, it goes stretch first.
Yeah.
And then come back and poke my eye out. That's what's going to happen. It's going to stretch off, slingshot back, and I'm going to be the one-eyed.
Mad Eye Moody.
I'd be Mad Eye Moody.
Yep.
I have to be finding a gnarled tree to get his eye back so I can use it so I can see. And hope it don't stick.
I got to ask this next question. If you could ride on the night bus and go anywhere in the world, Wizarding World included, where would you go?
Wizarding World.
It makes sense just because, we are on the night bus currently.
Yep.
Where would you want to go?
Wizarding World.
Like, where at? Would you want to go to Diagon Alley? Would you want to go to Hogsmeade?
I'm going to go to Hogsmeade.
That's what I was thinking. Take me to Hogsmeade. That way I can look up and see the castle. I can go to Madame Rosmerta's.
Yep. 3 broomsticks. Hogshead.
Yep.
I can go to the joke shop.
Yeah. Not Fred and George's, though. They didn't
Is
open
this
up
like a
Hogsmeade
one-trip
branch.
deal?
I took it as just a one trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, obviously you'd go, like, everywhere.
Yeah. Couldn't help but go everywhere.
On a one-trip deal, I'm heading diddly. Go see the kids.
And get us some more candy.
And bring back some candy.
Yes,
There you go.
yes.
Good trip. Good trip.
That's why we got you going that way. We'll
Uh-huh.
pick up some candy and stuff while we're in Hogsmeade.
Yeah.
There you go.
We'll pick up some wizardy candy. You pick up some Italian candy.
Fire whiskey. Fire whiskey.
Gotta get the fire whiskey.
Fire
Yeah.
whiskey. Butterbeer. The real stuff.
Yeah, that has a little bit of alcohol in it.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell them. I need
It has just a little bit of alcohol.
Hey,
in
man,
it.
I'm
I
not
need a virgin
driving. I'm a
butterbeer.
passenger.
Yeah.
I need a virgin butterbeer.
Virgin beer.
You
All right,
heard it
you
here
go,
first, folks.
Pansy. Parkinson. No.
Oh god. This next question, it just it kind of goes along with what superpower would you have, but sort of, not really, but kind of. If you had a time turner, where would you go? And for me, it's simple. Kind of what Jackie brought up earlier. My mind goes to this every time because I watch too many heist movies. But I'm using the time turner to rob a bank. Don't know how it worked. Haven't worked out the logistics yet, but that's what I'm doing.
I'm using a time turner to go back in time.
And get the lottery numbers.
Lottery, yeah. And that way, legally, I didn't rob nothing. I just, before it got up to $1 billion that week that nobody won, I'm going back.
I've
getting
seen
the numbers for that, and then boom, I won it.
I've seen too many movies and TV shows use that concept, and it never works out for the person.
Well, we're not talking about.
I've seen a whole lot of heist movies that works out for the heisters.
We're not talking about Back to the Future.
And I may not rob a bank. I may rob the Diamond Exchange.
Diamond Exchange.
Kind of like the movie I'm going to watch next weekend.
What movie is that?
Oh God,
And
what?
I'm just not hearing about it. I see how it is.
Why'd you just make me forget the name of it?
How did I make you forget it?
It's
It's a diamond heist movie. What's the name of it?
It's part 2. The first one, it's got O'Shea Jackson Jr. in it.
I know which one you're talking about, too.
Yeah, Gerard Butler. I love the first one. Love it. Den of Thieves.
Yeah.
And now they got Den of Thieves 2 coming out.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to watch it.
Wasn't a big fan of the first Den of Thieves.
A lot of people didn't like it. I loved it.
I thought it was. Well, I was, from the previews I watched, I thought there was going to be a little bit more action than what there was.
No, it's more about the plan and.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. Because in my head, I had it hyped up. Oh, this is going to be amazing. I was like, what the hell is this Mickey Mouse shit?
It reminded me a lot of Inside Man, which is probably the greatest heist movie I've ever seen. So I think that's why I liked it so much. But yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it next weekend. Next question. If you could speak any magical language, what language would you speak?
Parcel tongue.
See, my
Close.
question is, if you could speak Mermish,
There had to be mermaids around then. But
does
then they
that
got to be
mean?
underwater.
I was gonna say, does that mean there's mermaids around? Because I would love to see a mermaid.
Well, then you
So
can
I would
speak,
go Mermish just to meet a mermaid.
Then you can speak troll, gobbledygook.
Yeah.
What language is gobbledygook? I have no idea. Or who talks it.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know who speaks gobbledygook.
I don't know. Apparently, why did I just forget his name? Barty Crouch does.
Yeah, but I mean, what is it? Whose language is it?
I'm guessing it's goblin language. Like old
Yeah,
goblin
that's what I
language.
was
Goblins,
thinking.
yeah.
It'd be goblin.
Yeah, like old goblin language.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably.
I mean, it'd be goblins. I'm going for something that's practical. I could use snakes.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be walking through the woods and accidentally step on a copperhead. or rattlesnake. Or I go in there, just speaks a little parcel tongue, see if anything's around, tell them just go on, leave me alone, and I just do my little walk. Or I could, if I'm hunting, see any deer lately? And then they can just slither around, show me where they're going to be at. Oh, yes.
No, I just order them to attack.
There you go.
What?
Anybody.
You want to speak parcel tongue and not have a snake?
I didn't say I'm trying to be Lord Voldemort over here.
No,
I'm just saying I want to be able to talk to him.
He didn't say he'd order it to attack people. Like, I didn't think about this. Again, I hate mice and rats. So if I had a pet snake that I could talk to, and I could just tell it, hey, if I see a mouse or a rat anywhere in this house, you're dead. So
He's a snake.
keep them all away. So yeah, I'm letting
You may
this.
take that as a threat.
And bite you in your sleep.
No.
He's like, I'm full. I done ate 3 mice. There's some more running around. I can't get them. I just have to bite him tonight while he's asleep. Threaten to kill me. You got to go to sleep sometime. I don't.
So I don't get a big snake or a poisonous snake.
Well, all I have to do is
yeah,
climb down in your throat.
I mean, even a poison one just got to bite you, no matter how small it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and can't be big, can't be poisonous.
Oh, okay. I thought you said had to be poisonous.
No.
Okay,
Can't be big,
yeah.
can't be poisonous.
Yeah.
Well,
Basically
what's the fun
get-
of being able to talk to a snake that ain't poisonous?
To do what I wanted to do, which is eat mice and rats. So
Now,
I
if you're
guess
talking about what I want to do, then it's got to be big and poisonous.
he wants a king cobra over there.
He wanting to kill everybody.
I'm wanting to recreate the Anaconda movie.
Oh my God! After all the conversation we had last
Yeah.
week, and you're like, nah, we need to recreate it.
No.
Wow.
Just walk through the rainforest over there and just be like, yeah, I can find the big ones.
Find the biggest one. Because at one time I was listening to Joe Rogan, and there's a helicopter, well, not helicopter, but a plane. This was back during one of the world wars that was flying around, and seeing, what was it, like a 200-foot snake?
Yeah.
I mean, talking about in the Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
Yeah, because, I mean, there's parts of it we've never been to before.
Yeah.
So there can be anything in it. And jungle should have been one of my fears because, man, everything in the jungle wants to kill you.
Yeah, and basically everything in there is poisonous too.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. The trees want to kill you. They got freaking needles hanging out of them, 4 and 5 inches long. The black palm trees. Oh, some dead little bastards. They'll go right through a set of rubber gloves. No problem.
We'll only do a couple more of these, but if you could have any job in the Wizarding World, what job would you want?
You know, man, their job listings kind of dull.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you remember when Harry and Ron and Hermione were going through the stuff in the common room, it's like basically the only thing that sounded really interesting was basically what Fred does. Well, or what Fred does.
Curse breaker. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind was Curse Breaker.
And me too.
I want to be an auror because I know how my luck is, and I'm not pushing my luck against any curses.
Nah.
Not today, Satan. You ain't getting me. Them mummy curses are pretty strong. I want to end up like an episode of Scooby-Doo.
This one's interesting just because what we got sitting on the table, just a hodgepodge of stuff. If we were creating a port key right now, what would we use to make our port key?
My butterbeer bottle.
Beer bottle.
The first thing I thought was the butterbeer bottle, or, well, you can't really say the cap because we all can't get our finger on that cap.
The one thing we all cling on to all the time.
Our phone.
Our phone.
Yeah, but, most of the time, the port keys are supposed to be kind of nonchalant objects.
That's so it could be laying around somewhere and then nobody will want to pick it up. But again, somebody sees this fancy little bottle, they might want to pick that up.
Yeah.
Which makes you wonder, can you set a port key to only go one way?
I don't
I'd
know.
say you could, yeah.
Because when they got done with the port keys, when they got to the Quidditch Cup, they had to put them in a Ben, and I guess they'll be using them to go back.
Huh.
And then
Never really thought about it.
The Tri-Wizard was the port key.
The cup?
Yeah. It transported them to the graveyard. Harry them touched it, and it transported them right back.
Well, I think you did that because the Dumbledore, somebody put a spell on it to make it a port key so that it would transport them outside the maze. But then Moody, the fake Moody, put another one on top of that that made him go to the grave. So what happened is they touched it, and it activated Moody's, fake Moody's spell. But then when he touched it again, then it activated Dumbledore's spell. Well spelled, port key. So that's why that happened.
So are we
He lost me somewhere on the jump. I'm not sure.
No, I get what he's saying. It's like Dumbledore had it programmed to come back to the start of the maze.
Whoever won it grabbed it and took them straight to the start of the maze.
Yeah, that's how they found the winner out.
Okay. I got you.
Okay, but
Yeah, Michael done a way better job explaining that to me. He made it way simpler and easier to understand.
my thing is, are you trying to say that the fake Moody was stronger than the Dumbledore and was able to override his?
He didn't override it. He just put
He just
one on
added
top of
another
it.
one.
Yeah, he added another one to it.
So that means the next one that was put on is the first one that he used.
Yeah.
It might be it. I don't know.
It's the equivalent of, putting a coating on something and then putting another coating on top of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Layered the spells on it.
Yeah, it's like Moody's spell was the clear coat, Dumbledore's spell was the paint.
Yeah, I just don't know. Well, I mean, he was able to fool the goblet into thinking that they was 4 schools. How you fool a goblet, I have no idea. And that brings me back to what I was letting Corey listen to the other night. They was talking about, here you had the Goblet of Fire.
Right.
And you had Dumbledore look at Harry, hey, did you have somebody put your name in there for you? Did you have an older student put your name in? Like, they didn't plan for the most simplest thing in the world to happen. But when the kids age themselves with a potion that was dangerous, they get turned into old people because that was the most logical thing that was going to happen. Not just, hey, could you put this name in there for me, please? But, yeah, I'm going to age myself up. Then I'll be able to get in there. And they actually plan for somebody to age themselves. Not be like, hey, put my name in there.
I never understood, just because his name was in it and it got spit out, why did he have to compete? He's not old enough yet. Rules don't matter.
It's a legal binding contract.
But he falls outside of the rules because of his age.
He falls out. They added that age. There was no age before.
Ah, okay.
If you remember, they put, because it was so dangerous and stuff, they put the age restrictions on it. Because people was getting killed and stuff. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pay attention to a lot on that one because I like that goblet is pretty cool looking. All right, go ahead, Corey. We done sidetracked off.
Last one. And this one, it kind of, my answer is going to be similar to what answer I gave earlier, but if you could make a Polyjuice potion, who would you turn into? And you got to remember, Polyjuice potion is just temporary.
It's temporary, and you got to have a piece of them.
Yeah, but we're saying you can, whoever you pick, you can get a piece of their hair.
Oh, okay.
You got to specify a piece of their hair, not just say a piece of them. I saw Jamie over there.
It could be a toenail. It could have been, a flake of skin.
Yeah, it's easier. It's easier to get a simple, small strand of hair.
Jamie going the 12-year-old kicked out in Jamie.
Well, okay, then Jamie, you go first.
I don't know. I was just pondering that one and just trying to figure who would I want to be, and why. No, I'm just gonna pass on that one. I don't know.
Because you got to know enough about the person to imitate them.
But do you really?
Well,
it depends on who you are.
And why would I want to be somebody else for a while?
I would pick Elon Musk because he's quirky, weird, does strange stuff already.
And you could sign over a whole lot of his money to your account while you're there.
That's the whole reason. And that's the whole reason. Because why would I want to be anybody else but myself?
That probably wouldn't work, though, for the simple fact that he's just going to track back the transfers and know who took his money.
And?
He's probably not going to care much for that, and you're going to end up in jail.
He's a giving guy. Ain't like I'm trying to take
if you told him
billions of dollars.
Now, if you told him how and he actually believed you, then yeah, he may go, wow. Because, Elon's the type of guy that would enjoy something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
He's like, thank you for showing me the flaws in my security system. I need to beef this up.
See, for me, I'm assuming that if I'm going to be able to turn into this person, that means I'm near them. So I can watch them and study them. So, again, kind of back to the diamond exchange thing. The manager, watch them, study them, probably just potion, turn into them, sneak a couple diamonds in my pocket, and leave. He or she takes the blame for it. Nobody ever knows I was there because...
Just be the armored car driver.
Well, again, it still leads back. If I'm the armored car driver, then... I don't know. I think it'd be
They got a whole route planned out. The apologies potion will run out by the time you got to where you wanted to go.
I'm the driver.
Yep.
I drive 4 blocks down the road. I stop. I go in there and grab the diamonds, and I'm gone.
I get what he's saying, too. You just go in there, get down there.
After you got them.
Yeah.
But it's...
I think it'd be a easier and cleaner getaway if I'm the manager.
Why does everything go back to we robbing some damn?
I don't know. He seems to be fixated on this whole subject.
Den of Thieves 2's coming out, and I'm excited.
Yeah, their plan's a little bit harder than what we're trying to do.
Exactly. I'm trying to simplify things. If I had magic and could turn into the bank manager.
See, I made mine real simple. Just turn into a rich guy and sign some money over to myself. Or I just go to the bank and I need this in cash.
Get a loan.
Need this in cash. Don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
Made that real simple.
That time you did, yeah. Well,
I was going to do is the whole wire transfer, but then, like you said, that's a paper trail. Then
Yeah,
I got to pay
that's what I was
taxes on
saying.
that and everything. The bank be like, why is Elon giving you all this money? You know,
Now,
you'll be paying taxes on this.
If you want to do it the clean way, what you should have done is turn into Elon and then just go and withdraw just a boatload of money out cash.
Crypto.
And then just take it with you.
I love how he had there's a crypto called Doge.
Dogecoin.
Yeah, and then the new government position they're going to be in
Doge.
Doge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The Department of Government Extermination.
Yep.
It's not what it's actually called, but
What does it stand for?
Department of Government Efficiency. Basically extermination.
Yeah, they're going to go through and cut, because,
We're going to get rid of a bunch of government
waste.
Waste.
There's a lot of positions in there that just don't need to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Ridiculous salaries for nothing.
Well, that's like the head of the FBI. You know how much his new desk cost? $80,000.
Hey, man, since we're touching on this subject.
This is just classic, military budget. You got to spend it, otherwise you lose the budget.
After the swearing in and everything, if I was a member of the FBI at any high level, I'd be real concerned about my job right now.
Oh,
real nervous.
Because, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, because we're putting that other guy in there. We're trying
I wouldn't
to
even
get
be concerned so much about my job. I'd be concerned about maybe going to jail.
Well, they'll stonewall so much until he goes in and says, hey, I declassify all this. Because they'll say, well, that's classified information. It's an ongoing investigation. We can't do this and that. And then the courts will let it drag on until he walks in there and Trump goes, unclassified.
Hey, man, up until the 20th, Joe's still president, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, on a whim, he could go in and declassify, like, everything, right?
He could, yeah.
Well, we know he's not exactly 100% there. Wouldn't it be cool if he, like, declassified all the documents?
Yeah.
It would be funny. I don't know if it'd be cool.
It would be cool.
And long-term ramifications, I don't know if they'd be great.
Well, it depends on, okay, let's say we don't declassify them all. Just give the people the clearance they need to see it. Then you don't have to worry about it. Because then if they leak anything after that, they go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So that stops the whole, well, everybody gets to see everything. That's another rabbit hole we'll go down to. If you're wanting to wrap this up, better do it now, because me and Jamie be right down that hole.
We could dive into this for a time.
We're not wrapping the podcast up, but we're moving on to who knows what.
I'm steering away from that one.
Yeah, I'm basically just swerving around the pothole.
I'd hit it full on.
Just
Just
dive
dive
in,
in the top of
just
it.
nail it, man. Boom.
Bust all 4 tires on that pothole.
Nah, we got some 311050s. We'll be good.
Yeah. On both my trucks.
Not on my little car.
No.
Yeah, I'm in my car today too, so nope.
Yeah, I'm in the car too, so.
I think Jamie's the only one here that may have 311050s on the vehicle.
No, they're a little bit
No.
smaller.
Yeah.
A little bit. Okay, so moving on, because you don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to play in that court, so okay. we'll steer away from it. So we've covered. We've enjoyed ourselves some butterbeer.
Mm-hmm.
Broke off some frog toes because that's all I could get.
I cut the head off mine.
I'll,
Didn't eat the head. I bet you just murdered it.
I'll carve them up later. So anniversary, been here a year. Pretty much a Harry Potter centric kind of podcast
Yeah.
for the most part. Hey, we go everywhere.
Yeah. There's only been like maybe one podcast we didn't talk about Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think that's
And it ain't like we say every podcast is going to be Harry Potter. No, it just gets thrown in there.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, I'll work it right in there.
So we're all fans.
Yes. Definitely fans.
What is it that hooked you in, man?
The world of it.
That's what I was going to
Cool.
say.
Good answer.
That and growing up not allowed to be able to watch anything with magic and stuff in it.
I'll say I never had that problem. I've
Neither did I.
stated before, nobody paid attention to what I watched anything I wanted.
I'm young enough. It was one of the first books I learned how to read.
Very good point there. You were young enough to be on the cusp of here it is while you're just coming into reading.
See, my thing is I didn't know it was books when it first came out.
Yeah, I was the same way.
I thought it was just a movie. I mentioned it to my stepbrother, and he's like, "Oh, you ought to read the book." I said, "What book?" He said, "That's the book." I said, "I didn't know it was a book. I thought it was just a movie that come out." He said, "No, there's going to be such and such." I think there was at that time there was like 3 books out at the time. I was like, "Ooh." He said, "I got one. I got the first one upstairs if you want it." He went up there and got it. I took it home, and after that, the movies kind of hooked me to it. But that book, boy, it's just so much better than the movies.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't really know because I watched the movies as they was coming out as a kid, and I won't say I was hooked because I didn't like immediately like can't wait on the next one, like just excited. I didn't have any of that. I liked the movies, but I didn't feel that way about them. And even when I started reading the books, and as I said before, I read the books out of order because I was in school and just needed to read a book, so I just picked Harry Potter book, didn't read them in any specific order. It actually wasn't until I got out of school and started listening to them on Audible that I got actually hooked. And I think then it was kind of more the writing and just it wasn't the first books I read that was that deep and stuff, but it was just there was so much stuff I learned from like reading them after the fact that I just didn't pick on when I read them as a kid, didn't pick up on, and yeah, I don't know, something about that just it hooked me.
I get that.
Now, I'm quite sure, man, the first time I knew about the books, I got them from you.
On cassette.
I have no doubt about that.
Oh, I guarantee it.
I knew about the movies. I'd heard about them, kind of knew a little bit of the story. I hadn't seen the movies. Did I see the movies first? Yeah, I had to see the movies first.
The first movie came out in 2001. The first book came out in 1997, I believe.
It was 2004, 2005 by the time I had them on cassette.
So the movies was already out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the movies had to be out beforehand.
They were on like the third movie at that point. I think Prisoner of Azkaban came out in 04.
But I am positive the first time I got into the books, they were your books.
Yeah. You know, like I said, they're just. I was into Dungeons and Dragons, anyways.
Well, I mean, me and you were deep into books and stuff before that.
Oh yeah. It just the world that she created is what got me drawn into it. It wasn't okay, this little bitty fantasy world. She tied into what we call the Muggle world along with it. So you could think that, hey, they could be wizards out there. We just don't know about them. Yep. Some of the stuff that, you know, people say this is a miracle, this or that, don't know how this.
No, she weaved together a great story.
Oh yeah.
Not really Harry Potter thing, but what's the first book that you can remember reading as a kid? Not like some not like a kid story that you read, but I mean like your first book you remember reading and thinking, wow, that's a good book.
The Halfling's Gym. It's
obviously I know I wouldn't know your guys' answers.
It's a Dungeons
mine was Harry
book.
Potter, so it's
mine was Chronicles of Narnia.
I've never read the book.
I read all 7 of them.
Damn, there's 7 books?
There is 7 books. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
I'm only familiar with the first 3.
The first one is not The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That's the second one.
What's the first one? Because I don't know about it.
The first one is the Chronicles of Narnia and the 4 Rings. I believe it is. There's 3 rings. Basically, it didn't come out. Technically, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe came out first. But if you read them in chronological, in the world order, then it's not the first one. The first one is like a prequel book. And, it basically kind of describes the guy who made the rings that takes you to Narnia. Yeah, it gives you a kind of description of that.
Oops. Yeah, mine was, I got the Halfling's Gym from my cousin, along with Pool of Radiance, Forgotten Realms book.
When was it? How old were you?
Oh God, I think I just started junior high. Now all the other stuff I was into comics and stuff like that. That's what I was really into.
Oh, I read comics from way back, and it sounds crazy, man, but I can remember reading Hardy Boys novels.
I remember those.
I mean, aside from, like you said, kids' books, those are the first stories I can remember, really. Now, the first, something similar to Harry Potter was, oh, God, why am I blanking on it?
I have no idea.
The name of that book I was trying to think of was actually The Magician's Nephew. That's technically in chronological order, the first. Even though it was the 6th book that C.S. Lewis put out, chronologically it's the first one. It's a prequel.
Oh, yeah, the first big series I can remember reading was Chronicles of Amber.
I know that.
I listened to the first one on YouTube. A guy turned it into an audio book.
Mm-hmm. I read them.
And
years ago, man.
It was amazing. I haven't got into none of the other ones.
I got the first 6 books from my cousin, and I read those, the whole Chronicles, the 9 Princes of Amber, blah, 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 all the different titles. There was 6 books in that set. And then after that, I was getting them from the library, back in the day when you go to the library.
Oh, yeah.
And, God, you familiar with it? Try it out.
If you have a library card, you can go to any library's website and check out audiobooks.
I haven't had a library card in
if they have an audiobook.
Yeah.
If they have that book you're looking for in audio form. Yeah, I had actually one of the ladies that worked at Rex's and cut my hair. She was telling me about that because when I told her I had Audible, she goes, "You pay that price?" She said, "Books are outrageous on there." She goes, "Don't you have a library card?" I'm like, no. She goes, "Get a library card and then just get your audiobooks that way. It's way cheaper." She said, "Now they don't have every audiobook, but they've got all the popular ones."
Wow.
Now I still have never done that. I still pay $15 a month for Audible.
That's me.
For a bunch of years now. But because of that, I've got a boatload of credits built up. Well, I've got a boatload of books.
I got a boatload of books.
I spent most of my credits getting all the Harry Potter books again by Stephen Fry. And here, sometime soon, I'll be wasting credits again getting all the Harry Potter books again.
I think it's another 2 years before it comes out.
Well, it's going to be a while. They're still casting.
Yeah.
The same way they're casting for the TV series, they're still casting for the audio books.
Yep.
But still, that's I know I got to keep some credits back. Even though I figure they'll come out one at a time. So, yeah. With the Chronicles of Narnia, I read them in first or second grade, and it was simply the teacher told us, go to the library, pick a book, read it, and do a book report on it. Well, me being the stupid brainiac kid I was, I picked a book that was a part 1 of 7.
Yes.
And it was one of those.
I read what they had in mind there.
No, I read it, and it was kind of short. I read it, really liked it, and was like, knew there was more. So then I went back to the library and ended up checking out all 7 of them, reading all 7, and doing a book report on basically the whole series.
See, that's overachiever material right there. I'd have done it on the first one.
I went simple when I had us do that. I found the smallest book I could get.
Well, see, I
got People's Magazine.
The first Chronicles of Narnia book was not that big, so I was sort of thinking that way, except it was part 1 of 7.
Well, I'd have stopped at part 1.
And not me. It was too
y'all
big.
said
Now, if
one
it was
book?
good, I would have read it. That's like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Love that book.
Mm-hmm.
I literally stayed up overnight. I was midnight with my mom, and I was reading it before I went to bed. I didn't go to bed. I stayed up all night long reading that book because I wanted to put it down. I was tired, but I couldn't.
Well, we've already said this before on the podcast, and we've all told our stories with it, but I was that way with the 7th Harry Potter book. I would put it down, like, okay, I can't read anymore. I'm going through it too quick. And then a couple minutes later, man, I got to read one more chapter. And next thing you know, I've read the whole book, and it's like, well, now what do I do? I know what I'll do. I'll read it again.
See, I didn't do that.
I did.
I read it once, and I've listened to it twice.
Oh, see, now.
Once on CD that I had downloaded, another time was Audible this last time.
Yeah.
I have not listened to it again.
See, audio form, I've listened to them all multiple times. Reading wise, I've read all of them once, except for the book 7. I've read book 7 3 times.
Michael, what's your favorite book?
Ooh, my favorite book's a Chinese book called The Coiling Dragon Ring. First one that got me into those kind of books, and I was like, okay.
What's it called?
The Coiling Dragon Ring.
Coiling.
Not what I was looking for. What's your favorite Harry Potter book?
I knew what you
4.
was asking, and I knew
Huh?
4.
4.
That's my least favorite. It's still great.
My least favorite is
Least
3.
favorite. How?
Time Turner.
I mean, yeah, but 3 is
It's redundant.
3 is so good.
It's just too
I
much
mean,
redundancy in it.
I've always said it. 3 would probably be my favorite if it was longer. It's just too short. 3 is not long enough. Otherwise, I love 3. Everything that happens in 3, everything you learn is so cool. Learning about Sirius.
Book 6.
Learning about Patronuses. Learning about Boggarts. I understand book 6. You also learn a lot. You learn a lot of history about Voldemort and stuff.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
But to me, book 3 is like what really builds the world of Harry Potter. That's when you really learn. Because that's when you learn a whole lot about Diagon Alley, because Harry is there for the first part of the book. That's one of the cooler things, when he blows up his aunt and gets to basically go. His punishment is, here you go live at Diagon Alley for a week or 2.
Yeah, for 2 weeks. And just don't go out there and eat all the ice cream and stuff you want.
Yeah. I mean, in fact, yeah, I believe if I could be placed in the Harry Potter universe and I had to pick what book I wanted to be placed in, it would be Prisoner of Azkaban. That's the time at which I would want to be placed in the Harry Potter world.
Let me ask you another question. And see, because just sitting here thinking about it, because we was talking about you learn a lot in book 3, going to Diagon Alley and everything. Had me thinking, well, that means he had to go get some more wizard gold. He might not have had enough. Does he always have to go to his vault? Or do they actually bring the gold up to you like a normal bank would? Or do they have to take everybody that comes in there to their vault to get their gold?
I don't know. I know
just from what we've seen and read, I would assume you always have to go to your vault.
Yeah, but
and,
I mean,
unless you put in
unless specified. Unless the only reason they stopped by Harry's vault is because Hagrid was there to get the Philosopher's Stone.
And to be fair, I never thought about that.
well, yeah, he was there to get the Philosopher's Stone, but when he was standing up there, they had to have Harry's key, which.
Well, I mean, that's basically proof of identification in the wizard world. Instead of asking for your driver's license, they ask for your key.
Which he could have just given the key to the goblin. He could have went and got the gold.
How the goblin was able to look at it and go, okay, yeah, that's Harry's key. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say it had some kind of magic.
Yeah.
That only they can do.
Yeah. But also, I would say you could also, we know Sirius, he's basically puts in an order form for a broom, and they just take the gold from his vault. So
Yeah, I'd say
I'd say it kind of works
like
either way.
like a check. They sent a check there, and they just went ahead and took the money out of his account.
I mean,
and moved it over to the next vault.
All this stuff takes place in the 90s, so yeah, you would primarily be using checks.
Yep, I owe you an owl.
Mm.
But anytime you look at it, they went to a vault. They went to a vault.
Yeah.
But like I say, I assume you have to go to your vault.
Yeah, because they could have went as Bellatrix and said, "Hey, I need."
Yeah, and just give it to me now. But no, they had to go down there.
Yeah, they literally had to go to
Which
it.
her vault has special protections on it, so.
Yeah, but it ain't like they used anything from her to undo it because it wasn't her.
Yeah. I just meant they had special instructions about her vault.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
That's interesting, though, that your favorite book is the fourth one. Because I know Jackie's is the sixth. Mine is the fifth.
What's yours, Jamie?
I can't.
Probably the first one. Because I just love the beginning of the whole story.
It's
That
good.
is cool.
Yeah, I would pick 7 as my favorite book.
I feel the
But
same way.
it's the last one.
Mhm.
I feel the same
It
exact
cannot
way.
be my favorite because that ended my world. It
I
ended
get
the world
And
that I
that's
was
why I
living in.
love the first one is because
It
it's
starts
every
everything.
time you start it, it's fresh.
Yeah, and I love how it starts versus how the movie starts.
Mm-hmm.
You get a whole lot more with it.
Yes. See, that's, to me, the best part of every Harry Potter book is the first couple chapters. The first, 3 or 4
The
chapters
opening is always the best.
is amazing. Every book starts out so well. Even, you start the first book out through Vernon's eyes. It's like, what is this? And then, the 6th book, you start off with the Prime Minister's, through the Prime Minister's eyes, the Muggle Prime Minister's eyes. So it's like, you get these different perspectives. It's just, I love the start of every Harry Potter book. Because you never know where it's going to start at.
Don't like to start every Harry Potter movie.
No.
3 had the dumbest start in the world. Harry laid in his bed using his wand to practice a spell.
Yeah. Even though he's not at
Not
Hogwarts.
allowed to use his wand outside of school.
But now, you name the series that you like the best of any books you've read. And that was what?
The Coiling Dragon. There's 8 books to it.
See, I don't think I could name probably my favoriteest book of anything. Because I've read so many different ones.
Oh, that's me. I've got 80-some books in my library on Audible alone.
I'm just going back to the ones I've even read or just listened to. I don't know. I've physically read probably a laundry basket full of Star Trek novels, paperback Star Trek novels. Yeah, no way I could name just. And there's parts of them I could single out as this is really good in this or whatever. But Chronicles of Amber was so good when I read it though.
I mean, that's how I feel about the Chronicles of Narnia.
Lord
Even
of the
though I
Rings,
tried to
God,
go
I
back
love
to them,
Lord
and
of
it was
the
like,
Rings.
no.
See, I've never listened to Lord of the Rings or read Lord of the Rings. I just listened to The Hobbit.
See, I started The Lord of the Rings, and there's such a wealth of knowledge that it dumps on you right out the bat. And I
Bogs the story down.
wouldn't know what I was trying to listen to it while also playing on my Nintendo Switch.
No, you gotta,
And it's
you gotta
like-
be a little bit more focused to get it.
It is not something you can put on in the background. There's
But
too
it is
much
so good,
information. Oh, I'd say it is, and I'm gonna eventually listen to it. But whenever I do, it's got to get my full attention.
One of my favorite writers is R.A. Salvatore and his fantasy books.
Not familiar, I don't guess.
Drizzt. There's a lot of his has to do with a dark elf.
Oh, no, I'm not familiar.
He's the opposite of Dobby. He's an elf, and he doesn't conform to the way that the dark elves are. He's his own strange person, but he's not goopy or nothing. I mean, he's severely talented and stuff. It just, I can't describe it the way it is, but he does a real good series. And I mean, he's got, I couldn't tell you, 30 or 40 books of him.
Tim, you wanted to jump into horror. I've read a bunch of Stephen King.
I read a couple
Dean
of his.
Koontz. Really, really used to love Dean Koontz books. Haven't really read any in a long time.
What about Goosebumps?
Never got into Goosebumps. I was a little too old for Goosebumps when they come around.
See, I was the perfect age.
Yeah, see, I was a little
I was
past.
a little old, but I still like the Goosebumps books, and I like the TV shows that come out.
I like the whole, you got to pick what happened next, and you just flip to that page. And you'll
See,
read.
I don't know any. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, they had books where you can, had different endings to it.
I've got one at the house. I'll let you borrow. It's not a Goosebumps book. I got to remember the name of it. I ordered it off of eBay. It's a secondhand book. But you literally start reading it, and it's blah, blah, blah. You come to an intersection. There's 3 doors. If you want to go to the right, go to page such and such. Go to the left, go to page such and such. If you're going to go to the middle, go to page such and such. You'll go to that page.
That's
and
kind of cool.
And yeah, because you control how the book ends. Your choices is what let you know if you're going to pass or if you're going to fail.
I didn't know they did that
Oh, yeah.
with books. Now, I know they did that back in the day. I was listening to a podcast just 2 days ago. They were doing where it's the 20th anniversary of the PlayStation coming out. And back in the day with the original PlayStation, there were some games you could play that you play through the story mode, and you get to a point where you could choose different paths. And what path you chose depended on literally, if you want to stay on this path, keep your controller plugged into port 1. If you want to go to the other path, unplug your controller and plug it into port 2. Because they didn't have, the way we are nowadays where you just choose and it does everything for you. Then you had to unplug your controller and plug it into the port 2 on the PlayStation, and it would change the way it worked. And I didn't realize that, but I was like, wow, that is cool.
No, I've played some interactive computer games
Mm-hmm.
that are like that with in story form, and you pick one of them was a Klingon story, and you pick you have these choices, and whatever choice you take leads you to a different part of the story, and those are kind of cool. But
I mean, all that just puts me in mind of Black Mirror, but.
I didn't buy that book off of eBay. I bought it off of an actual book club that gets all their books from libraries. I think it's the 3 Towers or something like that.
Don't know.
You're an elf, and I think you're trying to rescue somebody, and you literally go in there and you have to pick your path through it. Choose wisely, young grasshopper.
Unfamiliar.
See, when Michael earlier said that his favorite book was a Chinese book, I thought he was going to say 3 Body Problem.
No.
No.
I thought he was going to go with a manga.
No. Well, these usually do get turned into mangas. It's
Yeah.
the big thing. It starts off as the book, then somebody picks it up as a manga, and then on to the anime.
Speaking of mangas and anime, more strictly, I've already said it before, Dragon Ball Daima come out, and I watched 3 episodes and just couldn't take it. Well, I found out that in this latest episode, Vegeta gets a new form. Not really a new form, but sort of a new form. And so I had to go back and watch some more. Well, I mean, I didn't watch every episode. I kind of skipped around to just the episodes that had Goku and Vegeta fighting and battling against creatures and stuff. And I got to say, I still don't like the show, but I'm glad they finally made Vegeta go Super Saiyan 3. Instead of just, I loved Super, but in Super, basically Vegeta skipped straight from Ascended Saiyan to Super Saiyan God. Well, in that he skips straight to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. But anyway, even though he's a stupid little shrunken down kid, it was cool to see Vegeta go Super Saiyan 3. So you've won me over a little bit, Dayama. Still not enough that I'll say I like the show, because I don't. But that was cool. Super Saiyan 3 Kid Vegeta.
I did like Trunks fighting when he was little, because he could go to Super Saiyan 3.
When he was fused with Goten.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they were Gotenks, they go Super Saiyan 3.
We done lost.
I can't chime in with this. You lost me. I don't know. I'm not up on the Dragon Ball fandom.
Yeah.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh yeah. But once I got to a certain point, I was like, this is just too overpowered, and I'm done.
Nah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. Dragon Ball Super was great. Yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super.
I mean, I love the characters. Character's cool. Vegeta's my favorite character in what I know of him.
He's my favorite character as well.
When you start getting into the specifics of the shows, I'm like, I'm not up on it.
Although in Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta's still my favorite character, but I also like Whis. Whis is just, Whis is Whis. I mean, come on. Whis is one of the most powerful beings in the whole
Again,
multiverse.
Once they hit that power level, I'm like,
he doesn't really have a power. He doesn't really have a power level as much as he's just more powerful than anybody.
Exactly.
Apart from his dad and the Omni King.
Yeah.
But the Omni King is powerful and he has powers, not as much like fighting. He can just snap his finger and make you non-existent.
Yeah, your whole galaxy non-existent.
Galactus could do that.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
He had the ultimate nullifier.
That's basically what the Omni King is.
If he hit you with the ultimate nullifier, you not only disappeared, you never existed. You disappeared from all existence.
That kind of reminds me of...
The only one that ever knew you existed was Galactus.
Kind of reminds me of season 6 of Teen Wolf.
Oh, with the riders?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if
Riders
you're hit,
on the Storm.
Yeah, you know what? They might have stole a little bit of that from Marvel.
It's like, if they get you, the Wild Hunt, if they get you, then people, you never existed. But if a connection is strong enough, Styles, Lydia, then you never really forget.
Lydia's not what brought him back. It was the Jeep.
It was Lydia.
The connection to the Jeep.
No, it was Lydia. Screw the Jeep.
What kind of Jeep we talking about?
Well,
it was a classic Jeep, but you haven't watched Teen Wolf?
No.
there's kind of a trope in the show, man. Styles' Jeep is held together with duct tape.
Yeah, the show from season 2 on is sponsored by Toyota, so everybody drives Toyotas except for Styles. He's got a Jeep, and yeah.
It was that unending bond of love with the Jeep that brought him back.
Yeah. It's like season 1, they didn't have any sponsors. You got Derek cruising around in at that time a new Camaro. That's when the Camaros first came back. It's around 2010. So he's cruising around in a Camaro. You got Styles in his Jeep, and you got all these different vehicles. Season 2 rolls along, and all of a sudden, everybody in the show is driving some type of Toyota except for Styles. It's like, all the police cruisers are Tundras, and, Lydia's driving a Camry, and the Argents are driving a 4Runner, and it's like, all of a sudden, look at all these Toyotas. I wonder who sponsored this.
I'm not over-exaggerating when I say he carried roll of duct tape in the Jeep to put things back together with.
Yeah.
Reminds me of somebody's car. It used to come by the truck. It used to come by the.
That was mostly wire that held it together, though.
They Zuzu it. Was it a Zuzu or
Yep, Zuzu
With Mining Belt floor.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, roll that back. You can watch the road go by. The bed was not attached to the frame. It just kind of sat on it. The bolts held it in place if you didn't hit a bump too hard.
He lost a muffler down there at the tracks.
Yeah.
Bad thing was I drove over top of it too.
Yeah. Jeff was sitting down there.
I could have put it back on had I not ran over it.
Just I sit here with the broom and just wait for Jamie to go by so I can sweep the floor south of the road.
That's a good little truck.
That's usually the best ones. You know, don't look like much, but still runs pretty damn good.
It's a classic Japanese vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
The motor outlasts the body.
Everything on it falls apart except for the motor.
Yep.
That
Motor kept on chugging, man.
Their vehicles don't make a lot of power. They're not very good looking, but they run forever.
You wouldn't believe how well that thing would handle on a snowy road, though.
Because it had no power to spin.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Well, couldn't blame it on the weight because it wasn't much weight left.
No, 2-wheel drive. Had snow tires on it. Man, I went everywhere in that thing.
Yeah.
I did that in a Chevy Caprice. I drove that thing was my tank.
It was about as heavy as the tank, too. Caprices were not light.
I went everywhere in that thing. I took it up in the woods. Had air shocks put on the back and had bigger tires put on the back just so I could ride around in the woods in it. Ah, good times.
Good God. Well, then. I believe it's time to
Wrap
pull
this
the
one
night
up.
bus in. We have journeyed far and wide. The night bus didn't make it to the Diamond Exchange, so I'm leaving just as poor as I came. But
Well, yeah. No, you're not leaving as poor as you came. You have been enriched by
With
all the
knowledge.
So true.
It's the knowledge that we have brought forth
Bestowed.
with us.
yeah, sorta. Guess you could look at it that way.
Yeah.
I prefer diamonds, but knowledge.
Well, I mean,
knowledge is nice.
I don't mind diamonds too, but then when you go to sell one, where'd you get this diamond from?
I don't know. Found it under my pillow.
Yeah.
My great aunt left it to me.
Yeah, there you go.
What's her name? I don't know. Didn't really know her. Didn't know I had this until she passed away. When did she pass away? Couldn't tell you.
Don't know. Are you going to buy it or not?
Exactly. That,
You're asking all the questions over here if you're going to buy this thing or not.
Look, do you want the diamond or do you not want the diamond?
it's like if you want, I'll take 5% less. Market value, 5% less. We got a deal.
Just know you need to make sure the diamonds ain't marked.
Yep. I had
Make
thought
sure
about
they're
that.
Laser etched.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do that with diamonds now.
Yeah.
They put numbers on them. Like their own serial numbers. And when you get that diamond, it comes with a certificate that's supposed to match up, let you know that it has been graded, it's this quality, it's this many carats, it's everything.
Harder and harder for a man to make a living.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's when I need a TARDIS. That would really make things a little simpler.
A Taurus.
A TARDIS.
TARDIS. Okay, so a
You
Taurus.
know.
What do you need a car for, man? What you need is a diamond cutter that can take that number off.
Well,
Ford Taurus aren't bad. I had one.
I definitely don't want one. Nope. Not a Ford man. Especially not a Ford Taurus.
I'm not a Ford man, but I get a chance to get me a full-size Ford Bronco.
I was going to say, that's
I
not a
would
Taurus.
jump on it.
A modern Ford Bronco?
No,
I
Or
take
the
a
old
modern
school
one.
ones.
I hate the new ones. They
But I
look
like-
terrible.
I like the old school.
The old school ones look, I mean, they
95.
look like a box, but still, they looked a lot better than the new ones. I hate the look of the new Broncos.
Well, some of the new Broncos I don't like. They have some that are beefier.
I'm guessing you like the Raptor, the Bronco Raptor.
I don't think I've seen it yet.
That's the big off-road one.
That's the one I want.
The high dollar one that costs over $100,000.
I don't want that one. My wallet says no. My bank account says no.
Well, of course, all our bank accounts say no. But if I had access to the diamonds, then
Well,
I would be on the top of the list to get one of these new 2026 Corvette ZR1s.
if any diamonds come up missing around this area, we know where to
Pretty
go
much
look.
we can narrow it down.
Now, see, that's why I'm going to South America, to the Diamond Exchange. At least that's where they're going to Den of Thieves, too. And that's where I'm going Saturday.
Yeah.
So
Looks like it's going to be a good movie.
I like the first one, so I'm super excited for the
I
second
bought the
one.
first one before I even watched it.
Really?
Yeah, because at the time, that's the only way I could watch it. Because I seen the previews stuff to it. I was like, I'm going to get this. I think I had like 30 minutes left. and I just could not get into it.
The last 30 minutes is where the action happens.
Yeah, I was wore out before I even got to the action.
It's funny though. You watch that far, it's like I just can't do it anymore. There's no action, and it's like the action's getting ready to happen.
Yeah, I know it was going to happen. I couldn't do it. Might have to watch it when I get home.
It's on Max.
I'll be watching Reacher season 2 first.
I've rewatched that too.
I've watched it twice already.
I've been watching Counterpart. I'm on the 2nd season. I'm going to try to wrap it up tonight or tomorrow.
Yep, because that's it for it.
Yep, it's only 2 seasons.
Yep. Then
I hope they end it right.
Landman is what you need to be
I'm
watching.
getting back as soon as I finish up Counterpart.
Michael, Landman.
I ain't got to wait for it all to come out.
Yeah, see, exactly.
I got precious time. You know, I got a 2-year-old at the house.
Mhm.
I got to watch it all in one go or not watch it at all.
You go home tonight, watch all of it up to now,
He'll fall asleep
and
before
there's
then.
like 2 episodes left. Oh, no, you won't fall asleep once you start watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, you got a 2-year-old. What's your favorite show so far? And I know you're watching them.
None of them.
What, really?
This little one about a shark dog is about the coolest one ever.
Shark Dog.
Yeah, half dog, half shark.
Hey, my grandkids are a little bit past it. Is Coco Melon still a thing?
Yes, and I hate it.
Dude,
We
everybody
don't watch it.
Everybody hates it, but if you sit in that room too long,
You're stuck with
it
it.
just hooks into your head, and you're just going right along with it.
Oh God.
What's that
It's
one
like
Hunter likes
hypnotic.
watching? Super Scary Shark or something like that?
Yeah, something, I don't know.
Baby Shark.
No.
Do.
He loves scary movies.
Oh, I did too as a kid. I
What
liked
is it?
reading Goosebumps.
4 or 5? And we're talking about that Winnie the Pooh movie that come out, the horror one.
Oh, that's a disgrace.
He loves that movie.
Man, I loved Winnie Pooh as a kid. Winnie the Pooh. That's a disgrace.
You got to check out Boss Baby.
Oh, I've watched all those as a grown adult before.
I did,
even-
I did too, man. I did too. I had the excuse of I was watching it with my grandson, but I love Boss Baby.
Yep. I think there's a TV show too, isn't there?
Yeah, that's what I watched. Oh, you're talking about the movies? No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the TV show.
Oh, I've not seen TV show. I've watched the movies.
Oh yeah, there's a long TV show. That's what I watched. I've seen the movies later on, but yeah.
Yeah, right now he's into watching all these ASMR videos.
What?
Yeah.
ASMR.
You know, that's like they got these special mics that pick up left and right ears perfectly. So, like, they touch something and it makes a sound, and I don't know. Weird.
It's supposed to be when you're talking like this.
Well, it's not necessarily that.
You can hear everything and just
Crumpling a chip bag.
just something
Rubbing-
so satisfying about the way it sounds.
Yeah, it's for weirdos.
It is not satisfying.
No, it sounds
No.
weird. It sounds a little too weird.
The lady puts it on, I'm like, why? She's like, he's sitting down. He's quiet. I need that.
I understand that part.
I was like, understandable.
When
But
my
put on
kids-
something else.
When my kids were little, it was Barney. I could put Barney on, and like they would just freeze and look at the screen. It was great.
I love Barney, which I'm the same age as your kids, so yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I love Barney.
I want to choke Barney out.
Hey,
Oh no, Barney was my best friend some days, man.
Barney, baby, the big purple dinosaur.
Because literally, they just stop moving and just stare at the screen.
For my cousin, it was Teletubbies. He loved Teletubbies.
Yeah, I stayed away from Teletubbies.
Yeah, something about Teletubbies just don't sit right.
He loved Teletubbies. His dad hated that he loved Teletubbies. Hated it. He would not let him watch Teletubbies.
No, when that little son baby started laughing, it was kind of creepy. I just had to think, no,
Everything was creepy about Teletubbies.
Yeah.
no, can't go this one.
They never explained what Cubby Custard was.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's some kind of custard.
Eh,
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't understand.
Somebody probably whipped that up for him.
The whole,
Yeah.
Just saying.
the whole thing was just weird.
Yeah.
Why do they have screens in their stomach that once in a while? But there was no story that hooked together that I understood at all.
It was just boo.
The only thing that is confirmed is the purple Teletubby is black.
But he's purple.
Black dude plays him.
Oh, Well, okay.
Yeah.
I would not want my name associated with Teletubbies.
Hey, as long as that check's coming in.
Well,
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
always get a check, even
Hey,
if they quit.
Probably a pretty good one, too.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Well, I guess the night bus is pulling up.
To its final destination.
Yep.
That wouldn't be a bad wizarding job.
The night bus.
See, I thought about that. That was one of the, when we mentioned it, I thought about
It'd be
that.
kind of fun.
Well,
Just zipping around, the countryside at warp speed.
Yeah, because you don't know where you're going
Ah.
until somebody
Raises a hand,
boom.
boom, there you're off.
Yeah.
You
All you
make,
got to do is keep the hot chocolate warm.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can make good money as a getaway driver
Yeah.
if you had the night bus.
Now he's back to
Gotcha.
thieving again.
See?
10 seconds.
Well-
That's all it took.
You're in
Yep.
the wrong line of work, maybe.
Well, then, now the night bus is parked up outside the Diamond Exchange.
Yeah, we
We
getting
gotta-
off of here real quick.
We got to go. We got to plan a heist.
All right.
All right.
Later.